And we're live. We're here. It's happening. We're finally back again. And I gotta remember to turn the volume down because this game gets so loud. Yep, no, I gotcha. Audio, oh, you're at 100% of everything. We're just gonna set you to 70% for everything. But you two are the most important. Menu narration? No, we'll go there. Going through the menus. The exact kind of thing that you should be doing on the second stream of a game rather than the first. Nope. Speaker name. Nope. Speaker name. Color. Oh, I kind of like that, actually. We'll go for that. Accessibility. Content warning, register, single press, quick time events. Sprint toggle. Aim assistance. No, thank you. Display the kinesis module. Howdy, clown. Good to see ya. Welcome back to Dead Space Remake. Just playing around with the settings a bunch before we actually get into it. I'm wondering what aim assist is like. Woke up from a nap looking forward to more monsters. I am certainly looking forward to them as well. I'm still a bit amazed at how much this game actually got me last time we were playing. I knew based on the little bit that I did play that it was gonna get me a bit, obviously, because as I'm sure everyone knows at this point, I'm a little wuss. I'm a little baby. But it's really getting me. Even though I have barely ever been in danger in like combat, practically speaking, like I have had it mostly under control, and there have been long stretches of time where I don't take any damage. That doesn't mean it doesn't scare the shit out of me when I round a corner and there's an enemy right there. Right now, we're just doing the usual 10 or so minutes. I don't keep track of time very well. I'm not a numbers guy. You know this. Did really well with the jump scares. Yeah, they did really, really well, I think. I'm trying to think of any, like, complex criticisms, judgments, evaluations that I might have for the game so far. And if I do, should I start positive or negative? Do we want good news first or bad news? I'll leave that for you folks to decide. Good first? Okay. So, good news. Obviously, the game looks gorgeous. I'm real big on visual design and stuff like that. Especially armor, as you all know. And this game looks phenomenal. Isaac especially looks incredible, better than he ever has, and I really like that. I think just seeing him comparing his current armor between that and like the high res texture version that they give you if you have the original one, the difference is staggering. And they're both good, but I really like the visual style that they've gone for in this one. It really works. Weapons, I really enjoy that you find them as you explore. My sincere hope is that I will need to actually go looking for some of them. So right now, the three that I have found, in addition to the plasma cutter, I have stumbled across while I'm just going down the main path. It is... I really, really, really hope that one of them is just hiding in some room in a far off corner, right? Like, it is cool, and I really like just getting them instead of buying them because it makes it a lot more impactful, and I really enjoy that. But I will be a little sad if the game does just give them to me without me having to go looking. Does the fighting itself feel better or worse in comparison to the first game? In comparison to the first game, I think it feels better. I went back and I played Dead Space 1 after playing Dead Space 2 and Dead Space 3. And what I discovered is that it's actually really easy, even on hard. Like, really, really easy. And the main reason that it's easy is because they hadn't gone full survival action yet. And so, here's the biggest mechanic. Whenever Isaac shoots a necromorph, there's a really high chance that they stumble. And the stronger the enemy gets, the less likely they are to stumble later on as you get further in the game, right? But that meant that for pretty much half of the entire game, all I ever needed was my plasma cutter. Because that was a guaranteed 5-tap, down to 3 once I fully upgraded it. And every single shot, like, I'd shoot an enemy in the leg, and even if it was running, it would stop. It would stop, it would stumble backwards, and that's an easy 2-tap on the leg, and then, then I take out the arm and it's done for, right? In this game, they no longer have that stagger, and it's kind of fucking with my head a little, because I'm used to that stagger in these environments and in these contexts, so when an enemy runs at me and I shoot at their leg, and they don't stumble a little bit, it sends off my fight or flight reflex. Because I was really expecting them to stop just a little. But instead, all the flesh blasts off of their leg and they keep running. And that's fucking terrifying. So, in comparison to the first game, I think I would say that it feels better. Yeah, it messes with your expectations in a way that I really enjoy, and in a way that makes the game considerably more frightening and tense. Which is really, really good. Because I am comfortable in this game. Like, this is very much familiar territory with a lot of unfamiliar stuff. So I am in my comfort zone, so to speak. But I do not feel safe, ever. Because I know with a lot of the changes, especially to the spitter enemies, I can just get melted instantly if I fuck up once. And that does give me a good segue into the negatives. One of which is super, super specific. And I'm kind of hoping that this changes as the game continues, because I know from the menus that I'm going to get upgrades to Kinesis. Kinesis feels kind of weak right now. And to its credit, alright, this was something that previously to the game I was worried might affect Isaac's characterization as being too competent at the violence that he has to engage in. My worry was that since they were going to be bringing all of the action-focused mechanics from the sequels to the original, the idea that Isaac just, like, on first contact is already using Kinesis to grab limbs and throw them and use them as javelins to pin things to walls or sever limbs sounds kind of insane for a guy who was essentially working a really grimy 9 to 5, like, 5 hours ago. Right? But it's a bit of give and take where I think they've effectively shown that he hasn't mastered Kinesis yet, because it's not really that great at the start. I'm sure if you look at the previous gameplay, like previous stream, you're gonna see a lot of me aiming at the legs because I'm used to a Kinesis Javelin just severing a limb immediately. But instead it will knock them down and then I have a little panic moment, right? And that's much more in line with what the first game had, where Kinesis was a tool that you could use to sort of give yourself a breather, but not really a combat resource. Now, again, I have a feeling that's going to change because I can already see as I'm upgrading my armor, there's slots for Kinesis or whatever. Yeah, the damage, the speed or whatever, the range, all that jazz. But as it is now, it feels a little more than a little unsatisfying to have a javelin at the ready and to hit an enemy in the leg and to instead have them like get blasted backwards on their back. It looks a little weird and it feels a little weird. And I'm hoping that once I get increased kinesis damage, that'll be just the sever that I'm looking for. Additionally, things feel like too smooth, if that makes sense. It's like, how can I phrase this? In the previous games, there was a lot of rigidity to the gunplay, and that was purposeful. The controls were clunky, mostly because, I mean, I am using a controller, which does facilitate that, but they were clunky because I think in a good survival horror game, at least in my experience, competence in combat needs to be learned and earned. And so if things start out and it immediately feels great and you already feel like you have control over what you're doing, I think that sort of messes with the entire experience. And so in the previous games, you had to get a feel for every single weapon and sort of the way it felt to aim was a huge hurdle you had to overcome. And you got used to it. Eventually you learned there was a kind of snappiness to it. But it feels a little too fluid in this game in a way that almost makes it difficult to like snap to limbs like I'm used to. And it could just be one of the things that I'm noticing is they've increased, like they've added a lot of aspects to like the limb severing system, right? Where now it's more modular, like pieces of the limb will chunk off as you shoot at them. There's a good chance that, I'm always aiming for the thigh and bicep whenever I'm shooting these things because I'm used to that being the sever point. But there's a very good chance that there's also, ankle and forearm are also an option now because of how they've changed the modular gore. The aim of the weapon handling is a bit too smooth. It's a bit of both. I think what might be affecting my aim as well is, and this is going to sound really stupid, in the first two games, the reticle was, what's the word I'm looking for? The reticle was real, I'll say. And what that means is, in this game, whenever I point and aim the weapon, I'm gonna get into it now, so that I can show you a little more easily. In this game, when I aim the weapon, you can see that I have a reticle, right? And it does get smaller, or the grouping gets tighter the further away that I am from something, right? But I want you to look at me getting close to this door. See how it shifts between these two, and there's a chance for the reticle to be behind the door, right? In the previous games, these three reticle dots acted independently of one another. So this, instead of staying even with these three, would wrap around the wall that I'm aiming at and lay across it like it were a real projected laser pointer, right? And it sounds like a small touch, but it gave you a lot more spatial awareness regarding where you were aiming. And without that, there are like just a couple small weird feelings to the aiming that I can't really fully describe, but when you play the game, having come from the previous ones, there's something there that just feels a little off. Not enough to feel bad, but enough to throw me off a little. Yeah, it messes with your depth perception a little bit. It was also like, when I was aiming at a limb in the previous games, I could sort of see the lasers wrapping around the limb, if that makes sense. Like, if I was aiming somewhere and I didn't see all three of the lasers, I knew that, like, one of them was on it and I had a good shot. But now that it's more of a reticle, it's a little more difficult to judge. At least for me. And it doesn't make any sense, but that's how it feels to me. And another criticism that I have, and this is just a potential one. I'm going to have to play more of the game to sort of see how it goes. I really like that the Ishimura is a fully explorable environment now. I like that all the different, what were previously levels, have connective zones that make this entire ship feel more grounded, more functional, more believable, right? But I do think that the stakes of the game and the narrative tension kind of relies on the urgency that linear levels provided. In the first game, Isaac was going from objective to objective to objective because every single objective that he had was, hey, do this now or we are going to fucking die immediately. Like, right now, we are about to navigate through an asteroid field, right? And if I don't get there right now and start, and get to the ADS system and shoot down those meteors myself, we're gonna fly through an asteroid field and just fucking get killed. But because the game has some level of non-linearity now, there is, practically speaking, no actual urgency to that objective. Because the game has to give me the freedom to explore, and the game has given me side missions that I am going to have some time to actually go complete. Right? And narratively, it makes sense for Isaac, at least, because Isaac's real goal here, other than surviving, is find Nicole. And so far, his other side objective is find Nicole. Right? So, realistically, you could justify it by saying he is searching for Nicole whenever he's fucking off and doing his own thing. It's not the main objective. But I think that's being very generous, especially, like I said, whenever the stakes are as high as they currently are. And the current stakes are get there immediately or we're going to get blown up by rocks and everyone dies. Right? So that's a potential criticism. I will say, that's me going, like, the nittiest of possible nitpicks that I could really engage in. Because if we're talking me personally, I don't care. I'm still invested enough that, it's not going to matter to me if there's a slight break in the tension or in the narrative flow. I'm in it enough that it's not going to bother me and that it's not going to affect my enjoyment of the game. Oh, hello. But if I'm trying to be critical of the game, which I think think it's a good exercise. Oh, by the way, hold on. Let me just change into my work clothes. I think it's a good creative exercise to separate your personal evaluations from what you think, like to try and come up with criticisms that you don't necessarily have any. Let me try and think of a simpler way to say this. It's good to think of things that might be bad that don't bother you. Like, I can recognize that this open world format, or not open, this more free exploration-based format allows for a lot of, gameplay improvements or changes that make this feel wholly distinct from the original, which it does so far. And at the same time, while fully recognizing that I'm reaping those gameplay benefits and that those are the things that I'm primarily going to be feeling, I can also recognize that for someone else, if this was, coming from the first game, or even just, this is their first experience, that narrative tension is significantly going to be decreased for someone who isn't as invested as I am. And that's, I think, a worthwhile risk to take. I think it's worth maybe some gaps in the narrative tension at the cost of this completely new way of exploring this game space. But I think it's fun and useful to sometimes explore those criticisms that you don't necessarily resonate with. Oh boy. Didn't like that noise. Let's see what this is like. So I need to go to the bridge. I will say, though, the fast travel system, seeing it like this, does make the ship feel a little small. Whenever I realize now that it's essentially 6 different levels and environments that we're going to be going through and back through. But I don't care. I'll just say it like that. I don't particularly mind. Why am I here? You were chosen. React.
Now arriving at the bridge.
The bridge. Alrighty. We are having some...
Isaac.
I'm gonna pause so I don't skip these. We are having some considerable stuttering, I will say, and that is something that concerns me a little bit. I understand it's probably because I'm streaming, but this is like, I got a brand new computer just for this game, and this thing is spec to hell, right? So it is a little concerning that there's noticeable stuttering and a freeze whenever we enter a new area. I understand why it's happening. It's because the game is quickly rendering that area as, it's like, oh, we need this asset real quick. But
I'm looking at the ADS.
it is something that I've noticed.
I'm gonna need your help. I am not losing the Ishimura. Not now.
The Ishimura, Hammond, or the marker?
That artifact they found?
Don't bullshit. CDC knew all along about the marker, didn't they? Isn't that why you're really here? Corporate wouldn't send the Ishimura for some off-the-books mining. But alien technology, yeah, that fits.
Mm-hmm.
And how does losing my team fit into this theory?
Hey, knock this shit off. We're into the debris field. We get the ADS back together, or it's over.
Then meet me at the captain's nest. Daniels?
Fine. But I'm going through the ship reports, Hammond. I'm getting some answers.
I do like, so far, that Isaac talks. I think it's still Gunnar Wright, but whoever it is, they're doing a good job as Isaac. And I think having him talk and recontextualizing these conversations with him as an active participant is good. I may have some criticisms of it later on, just because, again, I think it's fun to engage in this sort of criticism. But overall, I think it's a positive so far. And it is, once again, helping to make this feel like a unique experience that stands out from the original. Grab the body, grab the body, grab the body, grab it, grab it, grab the body. Aww. Man. I wanted to grab the body and pull it through. That would have been good. Ripper blades, don't mind if I do. Thank you very much. Flamethrower fuel, Ripper blades, and jellified hydrazine. Hydrazine? Hydrazine. I mean, I go by jelly. I feel like I have to see what that's about at some point. Oh, interesting, interesting. Something I'm noticing, it looks like full stacks of ammo have been normalized in terms of price. Which is interesting. Because in the previous games, sometimes you would get a weapon just because, you know, the ammo that dropped for it sold for a lot. Like, you would get the contact beam and you wouldn't even use it. You'd just have it for the ammo, because the ammo was super expensive. But, assumedly because you have to acquire them by finding them rather than buying them, now they've been normalized, so it's not like, oh, you know, flamethrower ammo is super cheap and shitty, I don't want to be carrying this around. But now they all cost the same when you have a full stack, so you're still reaping the same benefit. I like that. Alright. Oh, shit. Big fight time?
You okay? At least containment and life support are holding. So far.
Clearance level 2 to get back there? You son of a bitch. I'll probably be getting clearance level 2 this level then. Interesting. Okay, I remember there being a fight in that room first. But I get the feeling there's going to be a fight afterwards when I come back up. Oh, cutscene time. Hi.
Sorry.
Hey, Isaac. Keep that on.
No, keep that rifle close. What is that?
The one that attacked me. I managed to trap him in here. His face. I'm not seeing things, right? That's Chen.
You can't help him, Hammond. He's...
You're right. I should...
Trying to see if he emotes.
The hell with it.
Escape pod 47 launched.
I worked with him for years. Johnston, too. At least she was spared becoming a monster.
We're gonna fix this, Hammond. For them.
Yeah. Come on. The ADS cannons.
I do like the improved characterization of Hammond
I can hold
and
this position for a
Daniels
while,
so far.
If no more asteroids come through the roof.
And also, again, Chen and Johnston, whatever the fuck, they were never going to be important characters, but here they're very clearly being used to further characterize Hammond, which I enjoy. What's going on here?
Here. All I can tell is the ADS power routing is shot.
Well, the administration systems aren't doing much. We could redirect power from there.
Mm-hmm.
I'd need to rewire the junction boxes, but we get the ADS cannons back.
Good. Isaac, about what Daniel said. I don't know about any illegal mining or the market.
Lip
I
syncing?
swear, I'm just here for a repair mission.
Look, Hammond, I don't know you or Daniels well enough to judge, but CEC had to know about the marker.
The company maybe, but shit like that's above my pay grade. Look, we can get into it later. You'll need a way down to those junction boxes. You can turn the atrium elevators back on from security. You'll have full access. I found a CEC executive key card. I'll upgrade your clearance.
Yes!
You have
Yes!
yours already?
Yeah, just in case.
Hammond, I love you. You're the fucking best, dude. You're my homie.
And Isaac, I heard something up there. Something big. Watch your back.
Alright. Where's my clearance upgrade? Where's my clearance level upgrade? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme! Yes! Alright, Hammond's the best character in this fucking game. Hammond's the best character in this fucking game. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. I already walked past that shiny door that said clearance level 2. Obviously, what the game wants me to do is open that door, because now I have clearance level 2. But in the original, that door gets busted open whenever one of the big Goliath necromorph things busts through it. So I'm probably going to open that door, and then there's going to be one there. And he's going to blast through, and he's going to scare me, and I'm going to yell, like, ah! Something like that. You know what I mean? Further to our recent conversation, I'm putting it in writing that we should delay bringing the marker up to the planet for a day or two. You know how eager I am to study the marker, and I understand your sense of urgency given the events on the colony, but that's exactly my reasoning. What's happening down there is just too unprecedented to act incautiously. We need time to study the causes and effects. After consulting with Dr. Mercer, I'd like to meet with Dr. Ciarello, there we go, Ciarello and Welland Planetside. Their observations on
Fix the ADS cannons. I'll be piloting a cloud of shrapnel.
Okay. After consulting with Dr. Mercer, I'd like to meet with Dr. Ciarello and Welland Planetside. Their observations on the particular patient may be invaluable to understanding what we're dealing with here. Terrence. The rig code permits the recipient, Warren Eckhart, executive access aboard the USG Ishimura until... Oh, executive clearance, you say? Okay. Warren Eckhart. Executive access board of USG Ishimura. Please secure your rig and do not allow others to access restricted areas.
Prep on the way. Those asteroids aren't waiting.
Okay, so if I can find Warren Eckhart, I can get my full clearance upgrade. Gotcha. That's something, if that's what I think it is, that's something that Signalis did really, really well. Signalis had a lot of moments where they would hint at something that you would be able to get later, so that the entire time it was sort of in the back of your head. Dead Space did it too, actually. They had all those posters of the, you know, like the super strong military guys. And then your reward when you got the New Game Plus was finally getting to have their suit, which I didn't think was much of a reward because the suit looked like shit and also completely annihilated Isaac's visual identity, but it's an example of, hey, here's a cool thing sort of waiting in the wings, and then you eventually get it and it's a fun reward. So if that's what that log was doing, sort of giving me an anticipation for where and how I'm going to find my, you know, executive keycard, I enjoy that. So it's going to be fight time, because there wasn't a fight, you know, earlier. I will say, also, I do like... Let's criticism in one hand, praise in the other. I like that the clearance levels have sort of created a functional difference between crates that I can stomp on and crates and lockers that I can open. Because now crates that I can stomp on are just a guaranteed, like, oh, free stuff, gimme, gimme. Whereas crates that I can open have a chance to be like, oh no, you're going to be coming back here later, that's for later. Right? On the other hand, and this is extremely petty, It is annoying to find something small like a crate that I can't open. And additionally, while I do like the clearance levels, they're a very creative solution for how can we give you practically unrestricted access to the ship while also making sure that you don't just go to endgame places, you know, and, you know, be somewhere you're not supposed to be yet for the story. It's a little... Maybe this is a criticism just coming from someone who has played the original, but it gives me more of the feeling of I am already understanding its design purpose rather than the narrative purpose, right? Like, when I see that door that's clearance level 2, I'm not thinking, oh, Isaac needs to get a higher clearance level so that he can, you know, progress through the ship and stuff like that. I'm thinking, oh, that's gated off until I've made specific story progress. Does that make sense? Anyway, I'm gonna open this door and there's gonna be... Yep, what did I fucking tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Oh, Jesus. Oh, boy. I'm dead. I'm so fucking dead. Holy shit. Oh, he can round corners now? Oh, God, he has turning capabilities. Oh, Jesus. Wait, no, shoot one of those again. Okay, gotcha. One down, buddy. Make this easy for both of us. Are you faster now? I am out of healing. Okay. You're definitely faster now. Why are you faster now with one arm? That's not what I wanted to do at all. This does not make any sense. Certainly more terrifying. I need to get some stasis upgrades. I'm gonna save here just so it's a little less of a walk. I don't have to go up a Dark Souls elevator every single time I want to fight the boss again. But now that I know it's coming... What am I saying now that I know it's coming? I always knew it was coming. The writing was on the wall.
Quarantine activated.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so at least the legs slow you down. Ha ha! Alright, you can still do that. I like that. Alright, I didn't even say my kinesis criticism. Oh, a power node. Thank you very much. Okay, so... spitters. the one thing I don't like about spitters is they were a ranged enemy. They're like one of the only ranged enemies aside from the babies, right? But the fun thing about spitters, I'm just going to call them that, in the previous games was the projectile that they spat could be grabbed with kinesis, all right? And if you did grab it with kinesis, it moved pretty fast, but if you grabbed it, it pretty much one-shot anything that you threw it at, right? And it felt really good, because if you were smart enough to pick up on, like, the audio cues and be like, oh shit, he's right there, and then snag it out of the air, that was just like a free, just fuck you bomb. And now they're just like a full kind of plasma bile projectile that you can't grab with kinesis. Oh, video log, okay.
Doctor. This is mutiny. The marker must be delivered to the church, whatever the cost.
Oh, here's this one.
For God's sakes, Ben, listen to yourself. The Ishimura's in crisis, you cut us off. By Maritime Law Article 5469, I, Dr. Terrence Kine, hereby declare Captain Benjamin Matthias unfit for duty. Heretic! Hold him. Ben, you're not yourself. Let me help you.
Traitors, get your hands off me! This is my ship!
Oh my God, you... Ben. You saw I was trying to help him. Doctor, you just killed the captain. We have to take you in. I can't. If the others from the church get a hold of me. Stop!
Okay. I like that audio log or video log a lot more. In the original, it seriously just felt like he stabbed him in the fucking eye, and there was no, like, ambiguity to it. Like, he really did just fucking stab him in the eye in the original. He just grabbed a needle and got him. But in that one, it did look like an accident. And there did look like there was more of a struggle to it, and there was actually some chance that he was trying to help.
Security request retrieved.
Security, come in! We've been boarded! I repeat, the ship has been boarded! We are under attack! They've killed most of the deck staff! Where the hell is Chief Vincent?
Not
We need
Vincent.
security back up now! Guns are useless, What in God's name is that?
Oh no! Flamethrower is actually looking like a pretty good option this time around. It's the classic audio log that ends with, wait, no. What's that? Oh god, no! No! You know? How many do I have? Just the one? Do I upgrade Ripper-chan? Oh, size of stasis zone. Interesting. Stasis duration and stasis energy. Alright, I'm gonna start upgrading the suit. What is this? Oh, it's the elevators. Gotcha.
Are now online.
Cool, cool. Love to see it. Cool. And what about the other one? Because I remember there being something different about over here. Oh, hold on. Gimme, gimme. Do these go anywhere different? Oh, this one, yeah, this one goes to a specific place. Gotcha. Can't exactly do subtle audio logs because of the in-game background noise. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. I'll try and do that for you, pal. Ripper Blades, thank you very much. Always a pleasure. Audio log again.
Elizabeth, it's Jacob. I came to the bridge
Master
looking for you,
override.
but it is completely fucked. I'm not sticking around in case whatever did it comes back, and neither should you. It looks like the admin staff went to the mining deck to meet up with the other survivors. I'll head there too. If you aren't with them, I'll find a way to contact you. You want it?
1
Why are you still kicking? What a horrible waste of all my remaining healing. Why did I do that? Money? I didn't even hit him. I just stomped near him and cash popped out. Circuit breaker, water purification. Okay. Exterior exit. Okay, yeah, that's... We'll be doing that later. Is that our current objective? Revert power from mining administration. Let's see. What happens if I try and...
Power transferred from water purification to ATS cannons.
Okay.
Power from water purification's been rerouted. Must have tripped something. All the access doors just...
Yeah, that's what I
Works
figured.
for me. God knows what's floating around down there.
Sorry if you can hear my dog
Still need
barking,
more
by the
power.
way.
A couple more systems should do it.
I gotta use Ripper Chin more. She's an ammo reliable girl. Science provides bounty. Hold on, just one second. Sorry about that. I'm back now. And onward we go. To floor 2 is where the objective is. So I guess we'll do that first. Oh, I love you, Ripper Chin. I love you so much. Oh, it's okay. Fine. Just facing the wrong way. Save complete. I do still love the camera icon for the save, or the whatever it is. The little save station. Very cheeky, very video gamey. I like it. Welcome to mining administration. Oh, that's where we said Nicole was. Hey, money. Out of the way, you. Ruby Semiconductor. I have been greatly rewarded for my intuition and curiosity. I love shit getting sucked out into the vacuum. That's really nice.
Exiting vacuum.
It's a really nice touch.
Entering vacuum.
I've always loved the physics of these games. And one of the things that makes everything so satisfying.
Isaac, I'm reading electrical hazards on the floor ahead of you.
Oh boy.
60-year-old dead plane doesn't play well with power surges.
Watch your step.
Clearance confirmed.
Clearance confirmed. Oh, hey! What did I say? I mean, it's barely out of the way. I mean, it is just barely out of the way. But I could have missed this. You know? So I'll take it. Oh yeah, this thing is looking beefy. Charges and releases a single powerful laser shot. Okay. And plenty of ammo for it, yeah. And like you said earlier, it's pretty good incentive to try out these new weapons, because I don't have to buy into these anymore. There is no resource loss you know, in acquiring this. I just got it, and I got some ammo to try out my new toy. So in that way, the game is a lot kinder to you. Also, damn, this thing looks fucking beefy in this game. Oh, I have to hold and charge. Did I not know? That's completely different. Why are you still going? Gotcha. Alrighty. So, the contact beam is a completely different gun. And one that I am very happy to have. Flamethrower fuel, thank you very much. Bronze semiconductor, cool. Okay, so now I can destroy those and clear up some of the hazards. I like that. And I can just rip that off. Okay, cool. Now it's my beam cannon. That felt important. I feel like there's a reason that had a kinesis symbol on it. But maybe not. Credits. What if I do? Open that. More ammo for the gun. Another bench. What do we got? What do we got? So, contact beam, what sort of stuff do you have? Capacity, speed, capacity. Oh no. Secondary fire damage. Interesting. Primary fire damage is treated like a secondary trait on this thing. Huh. That's fun. We want more energy. Absolutely. You're coming with me. What am I doing? I'm so used to not being able to open the doors while I'm holding something. Hold on a minute. I remember what happens in this room. You want to tussle? All right. I may be experiencing a just a very small, extremely reasonable power trip. Just a completely normal thing that would happen if you gave someone a fucking mining laser.
Just got an update. Power diverted from mining administration network. That's 2. One more system and we'll have power for the ADS.
How much ammo does that use? 3 ammo. Okay. Oh shit! Get him, Ripper Chan. Get him! Get him! Alright. I like that Ripper Chan is still a very reliable panic tool. So, they've given me this, which is a pretty immense power trip. And if I'm remembering correctly, this is a, like, right about before, like, beefier enemies start... That scared me. Beefier enemies start appearing. So that's fun. I now have a pretty reliable, fun tool for, just immediately deleting the more annoying enemies. Which is cool. I might just replace the pulse rifle in that situation, because the primary fire for this thing is nowhere near as good as it was in Dead Space 2. Also, yeah, they've always been Matt? They've always been fantastic at that, right? Every single time they have had you enter the vacuum of space, it has been breathtaking. The sound design in this game is immaculate. And they have specifically always been fantastic at, like, hey, you're in space now. Because it just gets dead quiet. My two favorite moments in the series, one of them is... Obviously, the best moment in the entire fucking series is the Halo jump. You know, from Dead Space 2. That shit is absolutely tremendous. It is fucking masterful how good that scene is on all levels. Right? It's just so fucking good. And the sound design is just the tip of the iceberg for what makes that scene so incredible. But my favorite moment in the first game, which I'm hoping they'll do well here too, is whenever you're, like, cleaning out, you're dislodging an asteroid that you're going to send out a distress beacon on, and you need to hop onto it, and you need to walk across it to get on the other side, which is just open space. And I didn't know that was going to happen. So I jumped onto the asteroid, and I walked out and was just greeted with stars. And it was breathtaking. It really, really caught me off guard in a way that I really, really enjoyed. So the series has always been very good at, like, hey, you're suddenly in the vacuum of space, and it feels like it. Not what I wanted to grab. Oh, hello! I need to get to a shop. I got a lot of shit to sell.
What's that? A recording? Huh. Must be the marker they dug up.
So it is the same. That marker. That's the symbol of the Church of Unitology.
It didn't take you for a believer, Isaac.
My mother was. But if they found this on some alien planet, what does that mean?
That Unitology's onto something?
Unitology's full of shit. Forget it.
Okay. I fucking love that. What's going on here? Dead, they ascend to the stars. Blessed are the watchers who guard their sleep. May the holy fleet endure beyond the reach of our enemies. May the brethren make them whole. For our fleet and its sacred cargo, glory everlasting. For those who disturb their stasis, blessed death will be denied them. Praised be the markers, and Altman, their eternal prophet. Alright, I really like that. I really like that. That's, like, it's super obvious in hindsight. I mean, fucking look at this thing. But that's new. That's fun. I like that a lot. And it just sort of let me figure it out on its own. Okay, I've already read that. Or I've already heard it in Dead Space 2. I hope there's more like that. What happens if I do it 8 times? I'm not... No, that's not an 8. That's the marker symbol. Okay. Also, they're doing a much better job of introducing the marker earlier on. It's still not explaining what it is, but it's an active plot element already, which is really good. Because it just sort of appeared, like, 60% of the way through in Dead Space 1. Oh, you're gonna make me use ammo? Okay. So be it. I don't think I had to get in here. Oh, I definitely didn't. Alright. Already this, like, little area is shaping up to be my favorite one in the game. And you can tell I'm super easy to please. That's all it takes. But, like, I just had 2 brand new puzzles that were not in the game at all. That the game did not tell me anything. I just figured both of those out completely by observing the environment and using the tools that I had. And I really like that. I'm going to save you for later, because there's definitely going to be a fight in here. Actually, is there going to be a fight in here? Are there vents? If there are no vents, then this area is safe. Yeah, that too. I mean, they've definitely integrated his backstory a lot more. We didn't fully read his, his backstory log in the beginning, which, again, it still feels like a really... I mean, where else are you going to put it? But it still feels like a really weird place to put, your starting introductory audio or text log about your main character in a place where all the characters are going to be like, hey, Isaac, hurry up. Isaac, hurry up. And you're, like, sitting there reading your own backstory. What was that noise? Isn't there another big guy in here? Okay. Appreciate it. Yeah, and his profile was like, Isaac attended community college at the age of 18, shortly after graduating from his public high school. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, he definitely had the grades to attend a more prestigious university, but as a result of student loans, he was unable to go. That's, like, I get it, but I don't care. Me too. You fucker! Get down from there! You're gonna hurt yourself! That's why I gotta do it for you. Okay. I like that this is an active threat for the enemies too. I remember these being in the first game, and I specifically waited here because I thought an enemy was just going to run into it, and he sprinted and passed directly around it, and it kind of pissed me off a little. Also, there is going to be a fight with a big boy here soon. Oh my god! Okay, you fucking... Try me. Fucking try me. Oh shit, you suck! Get fucked! You're not good enough. You're bad, kid. You're trash. You're garbage. Fucking juked. He has not seen strafing like that ever before. Like a child. Hey, big guy, let's just keep things civil, yeah? Let's just keep things civil. Things civil. Yeah? Tuh! Alright, I'm keeping this guy around. Contact beam. Holy fuck, they did this thing good. Oh my god! Like, seriously. Before it was like, oh yeah, it's like a shotgun, and you can shoot the ground and stumble enemies. But shooting them with a plasma cutter already stumbled them and knocked them down. Like, it was much slower to just shoot them in the legs with your plasma cutter. That shit is good. That's beefy.
To ADS cannons.
Massive, massive, massive improvement.
We got it. The ADS cannon
And again,
is back online.
like...
Wait,
oh.
auto-targeting offline. Calibration data not found. Fuck. No auto-targeting. The cannons are useless.
What about manual targeting?
You want to go out there with all that shit raining down and target the ADS cannons manually?
If I give the cannons enough targeting data, it'll recalibrate the system. You got a better idea?
Christ. I'll open exterior access. I hope you know what you're doing.
Again, to swing the pendulum back towards praise, Isaac talking makes him a much more active element in this story. And I really enjoy that because most of the objectives that we've had through the game have been his suggestion. It's been, here's a problem, I'm an engineer, I know how to fix it, we're going to do this. And I really, really like that. My worry was that his characterization as far more competent in this situation would sort of hurt him a little bit. But what it does is show that he was always, you know, extremely competent and smart and capable. It's just that as the game progresses, he just becomes more capable of extremely violent things. So his capabilities extend to the realm of gore. It's really nice. And again, my worry was that that would make the game less scary, but the gameplay changes and the atmospheric changes have more than assuaged those fears about a lack of fears. So it's good. I like it a lot. It's nice. I need to get to a store. I have so much shit I need to sell. Seems much more believable that he's good at adapting. Yeah, I like it a lot. And so it makes, you know, his use of kinesis as a weapon seem more natural. Because even though he's in this high-stress situation, he is a problem solver. So he's going to use the tools that he has. And again, they start that characterization super early with the changes they've made. Like, just from the jump, there's going to be enemies when I step outside of this. So I'm just going to hold off a little bit. But from the jump, you know, one, he's scavenging for his supplies now instead of, you know, buying them, which I think is a lot more interesting. But when he first found the plasma cutter, he put it together himself. I mean, all the pieces were there. It was literally like a plasma cutter repair station. But the small fact of, instead of him picking it up off the desk, he grabs this piece, you know, screws it on, tightens it, grabs the ammo, slots it in himself, makes him appear a lot more self-sufficient. And I enjoy that. Oh, there's so much gore. There's too much gore. I'm having too much fun. Sometimes you just kind of play wall ball with the fucking cart, you know? It's the little things.
Level 3 security clearance required.
Fucker. I know that's because I come back here later, but how dare you? Oh, hey, these are things too.
Confirmed.
Money. Ammo. Don't mind if I do. Thank you very much. Alright, I got a lot of shit to sell. There's also the established issue of guns alone not working, so it makes sense that he used the plasma cutter as a makeshift weapon and figure out how to make work tools turn into killing tools. Yeah, and again, something that's always been really, really solid about the theming of this game is all of the weapons, aside from, like, the pulse rifle and the, I don't remember what it was called, the Seeker rifle in Dead Space 2, being work tools that Isaac would be familiar with, you know, just from his job. So every time he finds one of these things, it's not like, oh, he grabs a gun and he's immediately proficient. It's like, oh, this is a mining laser. He's done this before. Which is really nice. Huh. Okay, I've got enough to buy power nodes, but do I want to get the upgrades for the weapons instead, maybe? Also, do I want to move the flamethrower to storage, or do I want to move the pulse rifle to storage? This is a question I never thought I would have to deal with. Honestly. Because the pulse rifle is super ammo efficient, but I'm pretty much just using it for what the contact beam would do. But the contact beam is also super low on ammo, so I won't be able to use it much. I mean, I have the inventory space. I'll just keep them around. So we're fine. I think I'm just going to keep everything in my inventory for now. And then we will, we'll keep the money just in case I need something later on. For now, though, upgrade time. Let's see what that pulse rifle upgrade was. I'm interested. And I love, love, love this. The new upgrade system is fantastic. I'm a huge fan of that. Because now there's more rewards to find for exploring, which makes the, you know, new exploration side of things a lot more engaging. Because not only, you know, am I finding, like before it was just power nodes. Power nodes were your only way of getting upgrades. And now power nodes help you facilitate the other rewards that you find. And you can't fully upgrade the weapon unless you explore and unless you buy the stuff and unless you find all these resources. I like it a lot. It all feeds into one another in a way that I really enjoy. So it greatly increases ammunition capacity. It's kind of boring, but you're going to get some of those. I'm going to buy a health upgrade because we need to heal, and also we've been needing it for a bit. Give me a kinesis upgrade. Give me a kinesis upgrade. That's what I want. I want the kinesis upgrade so bad. I'm probably never going to use this. And again, it's stuff like that, specifically, that makes me pretty much not care at all that some of the narrative tension has been sacrificed, because the game itself feels better to play at the cost of, like, you know, some of the urgency being lost. And I really enjoy that. Do I upgrade Ripper Chan to the Plasma Cutter? Because I can get a pretty good upgrade roll in here. I'm going to go for Ripper Chan. Capacity, duration. 10-second duration. 10-second duration for our girl. That's pretty damn good. Oh, right, I didn't share it on Jad's. Oh, shit. Well, I mean, I feel bad when I share it on Jad's. Because, like, I stream regularly, and, like, I have my own server where I post the announcements, and I, like, share stuff to just be, like... It's, like, for art and stuff. I feel bad when I share it for my streams. I was just here. What am I doing? I'll post it. I'll post it. I'll post it. But it's on your guys' head. It's on your head. And we're back. Oh, I get it now. Oh my god, it took me a fucking remake to understand what was going on here. Howdy, Vagabond. Yeah, I probably should just remember to post in Jazz. It seems like that's what actually gets people rolling. That's what actually gets most of the people who want to see my streams here. But I feel bad. Like, I don't want to consistently post it for every stream if I stream semi-regularly. I don't want to clog up the channel. Anyway, I didn't notice until now, like, if you want an idea of how bad my spatial reasoning is, it took me until just now to recognize that these rooms are connected like this. And so the thing that bursts through this wall is the big guy that you have to kill later. I always thought there was some weird worm creature in the walls, and was confused why you never fought it. Saying it out loud, I feel like the dumbest fucking person on the planet. Especially looking through the hole and seeing how directly they connect. What a fucking idiot! What an idiot!
Clearance confirmed.
Oh man, I wonder what that thing was. Gold semiconductor, money. Holla get dollar. Another teaser of what's to come. Yeah, very soon apparently. Much sooner than expected, even. How far into the game is this? We are currently on chapter 4 of, I believe. Hold on, let me do some math. 4 of 12. So we are exactly a third through the game. Do I want... I want to see supersymmetry tethered. On one hand, I do wish that these upgrades told me what the special ability was, but on the other hand, it's exciting to buy a new toy and then go see what it does. If that makes sense. Oh, right, hold on. Let me send out another notification. One second. Alright, cool. We're good to go. Which one should I get? Which one should I get? I'm gonna be keeping the contact beam no matter what. These two are up in the air. So... let's see what it says. Also, I should be reading those messages. It seems like there's unique messages every time you buy something. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, shit! I didn't even notice that. When you buy an upgrade, they give you a power node with it. I should have bought all those upgrades instead of buying power nodes. Shit! Damn! That's good to know, though. Increases size of secondary fire's projectile. Oh, you shouldn't have. For me? For little old me? You mean it? Oh, thank you. Alright, we're going to be building towards that one after we get Ripper-chan souped up. It's a lovely new toy to play with down the line. Looking forward to that one. Now here's the question. Can I... I don't want to waste my ammo if I can, but we'll see later if I can chart. Oh, hey, hey! Perfect timing. I almost fired it off, then saved like the dumbest fucking person on the planet. But we've already established that I basically am that, so it's not like anything would change vis-a-vis your perception of me. Do I have the option to load? Okay, good. Alright, let's see. Okay, so I need at least 3 ammo to actually fire the big fuck-off laser. Oh, right. That's what we're doing. I forgot. Let's go. Main atrium. Excuse me. Sorry. Another thing that I do like about how they've done the open ship format is what the fuck is this thing? What in the fuck is that? Anyway, the thing I like about how they've done the open ship format is that areas that you have previously cleared out are not safe. Like, there's always the chance that you'll be exploring, like, an intermission, like, an intermediary zone, and a necromorph just jumps out of a vent at you. And that's something I really enjoy. Because it makes it so that, you know, exploration and backtracking and stuff like that aren't free, even if you've dealt with the threats that were there previously. I'm going to equip you on the right. And that should free up the ammo for this inventory slot that I have. Yeah, alright, I like that. Alrighty. Let's do this shit. Huh? Did a voice just say, I wish I could talk to you? Probably Nicole. Schematics. Intermediate engineering rate. I just spent all my money? Shit! I knew I got it this chapter. Why did I spend it all? Now I'm gonna have to wait. Oh my god, I hate it here. This place sucks. Now I'm gonna have to sell stuff if I want to get the new armor sooner. This is the worst. Can my life get any worse?
What's the plan?
I'll sink a few of the ADS cannons to one of my tools. I target an asteroid, the cannons take it out, and I recalibrate the system.
We're out of options. Do it.
Security request retrieved.
Time for another, Oh wait, well, this one's a security request, so that's why these exist.
Someone stop him!
This is Second Officer Sheik. I need security here right now. No one's coming. White, for Christ's sake, step away from the controls. We need our first officer. Captain Matthias is dead. The captain's dead? Vincent's security team is dead? Who's left? Step away from the airlock. That's an order. Who's left, Sheik? A crew full of uni fanatics? Eckhart screwed us good, didn't he? If a CEC director could
Eckhart,
do that bad, maybe the whole company's rotten to the core. Just like Aegis 7. He wants to rescue keepers of precious planet crashers.
Entering zero gravity.
We just need to hold on. Yes. You probably should.
Oh shit.
No, sir!
Lord! Goddamn fool! Seal it! Do the airlock now!
Oh my fucking god. That didn't kill me? How did that not kill me? I just got hit by an actual asteroid!
Syncing targeting system.
Oh. What? Okay. This is different.
Calibration
I need air.
complete.
I need air.
Cannon auto-targeting online.
Okay.
Warning. Hull integrity compromised.
Yeah, this is much better than the fucking turret section they... Ha! Oh! Ha! Don't scare me like that.
Syncing targeting system.
You fuck... Where? I should have shot him with the fucking ADS cannon.
Calibration complete. Cannon auto-targeting online.
Huh. Okay, now... What's out here? Okay. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, this section is much better than the fucking weird-ass turret section they had in the last game. Or not in the last... You know what I mean, in the original. And not just because I sucked at aiming and I couldn't do the old one.
Syncing targeting system. Data migration complete. ADS recalibrated. Auto-targeting systems enabled.
Nice. Is that all of them? Yep.
The ADS cannons are online ship-wide. Thank God.
Yeah, I like that a
Engaging
lot more.
autopilot. Get yourself inside, Isaac. I think I figured out our next move.
I like that a lot more. That section was
Exiting
a lot cooler.
Exiting.
I also just don't like turret sections generally, and the turret section felt especially bad because the controls were deliberately clunky.
Hammond, I just intercepted a transmission for medical.
Someone's down there?
See what you make of this.
This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is a sanctuary. Also
survivors please join us?
Nicole,
Huh?
I'm going back to medical.
Makes sense.
I'll head to the crew deck and look for survivors from the bridge. I'll be in touch.
You just barely missed meteor defense. It was very fast, though. Okay, Huh. So... I'm not readying up for a nitpick. I'm just considering things because obviously Nicole is still dead. There's zero chance that she is not still dead. Hey, fucking shut up. Shut up. There's zero chance that Nicole is not dead, right? And that transmission was obviously spliced in a really weird way. But I'm wondering... Oh, no. Okay, hold on. No, Daniels made that. That's what's going on. Daniels knows that Nicole is already dead. And she's the one that, quote-unquote, found the transmission from medical. And she's the person that's in the chair. She obviously made that. Oh yeah, spoilers for a game that came out in 2009. My bad. It's funny to think that xenomorphs can edit video, though. Yeah. I mean, listen. That's why they need us. How are they... How else are they going to become whole? They can't edit things themselves. You know? That's what they really need Isaac for. They know he's a competent engineer. They know he's tech savvy. They need a video editor so they can become true YouTubers. They can finally be whole. It's their dream. They've always wanted to pursue it. Why is it so expensive? And why am I so poor? And why does everything cost money? And why does everything suck? I hate it. Abolish money. They've been waiting for an SFM. Stream viewers, destroy this chatter. Annihilate them. Medical. You think in a life or death scenario, Isaac the engineer would crack the system or pry the bars open and just take the items you need, right? Like, why the fuck is Isaac fucking around with clearance levels? Oh, what's going on here? What's happening? Why do we... Huh.
You said the chemical lab? I can barely hear you.
I can barely hear you. Oh no. Okay, now that I've realized what's going on here, Daniels is a motherfucker. Cause she's the one jamming the comms. Okay. You may be in trouble, Isaac, but I'm gonna need 3 more clearance levels before I can let you pass through this door.
Daniels, the door to medical just locked behind me. Hello?
Okay, so then is she doing that too? Oh no, that's him. Forgot about him. This bastard.
You'll be safe here. I'm a doctor.
Is Nicole Brennan with you?
You're not here for sanctuary then. Well, Dr. Brennan's currently engaged. Shall I send you to her?
How about you unlock these doors and I'll find her myself?
Are you that selfish? You might let something in.
Okay, Alright, well now I'm all sorts of fucked up. Cause, like... I know Nicole is dead. Okay? I know for a fact that she's dead. There's no way they change that. Right? Because the chapters, unless they added, you know, 3 more chapters and the chapters spell out Nicole is alive, actually, instead of Nicole is dead, she's still gonna be dead. Because we're still following that convention. The chapters still all have the same names, right? And so obviously Daniels spliced the video together to make it seem like Nicole was in medical to get Isaac to go there, right? And this is where you meet the doctor originally, right? But his responses also seemed a little off, and he seemed to imply that Nicole might still be alive. So now my question is he fake too? And that, honestly, like, how can I phrase this? It's really, really cool how they're fucking with me. That's how I'm gonna say it. I love that I'm playing this remake with prior knowledge from the first game, and it's fucking with me by playing with my expectations and making things slightly different to make me doubt what I know. It's kind of adding this, you know, in-universe paranoia to the experience that I really enjoy. And that's something they did in Dead Space 2 as well, where when you revisit the Ishimura, you're going through all these set-piece places, and you're thinking, like, oh fuck, is it gonna happen again? And they have hallucinations play where shit does happen, like you get grabbed by the giant tentacle again.
Kindly avoid disturbing my other patients.
What is this?
Research, of course. I'm so close to finding that missing factor. A unitologist would understand.
Okay, there's level 2. What do I got? Just money? Oh, not just money, but I'll take it. So I think he's still alive. Do I try and... Kindly avoid disturbing my other patients. Oh, come on. No, listen, chat, I'm not a psycho. I'm just... Anyone would laugh if they threw a fucking filing cabinet at an injured person, okay? Oh, right, you exist. Oh, I'm out of ammo, okay. That's bad. That's very bad. The most unrealistic thing about this game is that Isaac is an engineer on a derelict ship that is trying to enforce access rights on... That's what I'm saying! He's shown to know how to hack in the second game. Like, he can just rip into systems and shit. Like, under no circumstances should he be allowing clearance levels to stop him. But, I will say, they have slightly changed some of the circumstances of the game that sort of facilitate this. So here's what I mean by that. In the first game, or in this game rather, whenever you first get onto the Ishimura, Hammond says, "Hey Isaac, get registered with the system," right? And you get registered with the Ishimura. It's like USG engineer Isaac Clarke, right? Clearance level. Report to these two people to get your stasis and kinesis modules, right? And then the ship lets you in. In the original, Hammond says like, "Oh, hey, this isn't responding. Isaac, hack into it." So they've changed the context for stuff like this, where previously, anytime Isaac was opening a door, he was hacking into it. Now, it's at the ship actually letting him through. Ooh, contact beam ammo. Thank you very much. I got 2 big boy shots. Gotta give that real quick. Do I have any upgrade nodes? I can upgrade Ripper Chan, get her a faster reload. I should probably start upgrading some other things though, because this game is actually being considerably stingy with ammo. He also has a tool explicitly made for cutting through meteor. No, that's true. Yeah, that's true. He does have a weapon made for cutting through meteors, and he's just letting doors stop him. But some things you have to accept as just part of the game. I want to upgrade Ripper Chan, but also I need to branch out. I need to upgrade other stuff, because there's going to be points where I'm going to need other weapons to be successful and good. This is just dandy on its own. This doesn't need any help. I'll get it some help later if I have the free nodes. Flamethrower, you're really ammo efficient. I'm going to go for the pulse rifle. I'm going to start upgrading the pulse rifle more. Daily reminder that physical access is access. Sure is. And it's got the word it and everything. I'm going the right way, yeah? Yeah, I think so. Oh, hello! Where did it go? You're still alive! That's not what I wanted to pick up, but thank you. Flamethrower fuel, more for me, thank you. Don't mind if I do. Oh wow, flamethrower fuel's really ammo efficient. One canister. Well, I guess one canister is an entire mag. That's really good. You again. River Chain, have I ever mentioned how much I love you? I need to use you more, girl. You're a lot more reliable in this game than I'm used to. Dead Space 3 made me forget just how good you were. Observation room, no food or unauthorized whatever. Audio log.
Patient log retrieved.
There. I have to record these dates. The old memory, you know.
Clearance
As I was saying,
confirmed.
the new treatment I'm developing should be just
Uh-huh.
the ticket. The trial is very promising. Trial? You'll be back at your post in a jiffy with CEC none the wiser. Unless you don't trust me. No, of course I trust you.
Get the fuck out of there.
Give it a shot. Testing my new tissue regeneration formula. I expect death within the hour, but the changes to the vascular system are very promising.
I see.
One moment for the cleanup.
Uh-huh.
For the last time, get a trauma team in here. Yes, I called 3 times. My patient is crashing. Get off your smoke break and help me.
Rupert Chan, I love you so much. You know that, right? You're the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Clearance confirmed.
What's this? Line racks? Line racks? Hold on. Wait a minute. I don't even have the line gun. That's exciting. Hold on. Create a tissue regeneration formula. Look inside. Tissue regeneration formula. Damn. Sometimes it really do be like that, huh? Okay. I'm excited now. I might have missed an entire fucking gun, and that's actually exactly what I wanted. I just got the fucking schematics for a gun I don't even have. Oh, generation. Oh, my bad. I don't. Reading comprehension is also one of my skills that I lack. Chemical Research Lab. Danger! The Ishimura Chemical Research Lab contains volatile chemicals and toxic biological agents. Maintain safety procedures at all times. Hey, isn't this one of the characters in that Jackbox game? Yeah, you know the one. You know the one. I gotta say, I'm loving the ammo economy in this game. Because I've played Dead Space 1 through 3 multiple times, and I have never once run out of ammo for my plasma cutter. Yeah, that's playing on loop. Oh, I don't think Daniels made it. I think Dr. Mercer made it. We're not going to go in there yet. The game wants us to, but we're... Oh, wait, never mind. We are going to go in there yet. Oh.
Medical is a sanctuary. All survivors, please join us.
I see. Yeah, so it was Dr. Mercer that did it.
Shipwide transmission override. Isaac Clarke.
Put that whole rifle in his back pocket.
Isaac. Isaac. Make us whole.
Oh, shit! Someone actually used stasis! In a cutscene! It's real! It's really happening!
Dr. Brennan's nearest and dearest. We were colleagues, you know.
Holy shit, actually!
Mercy.
This is fucking awesome!
Are you the reason the marker won't begin? That's it. Convergence is installed. She's meddling. How is the question? But even if I was to ask, I suspect you're not the talkative type. And I haven't fully explored the cause of death as that missing factor. Dismemberment. Now I think we're on the right track there. Try and relax, Mr. Clark. Convergence is so close. Maybe your death will tip the balance.
Okay. That's extremely fucking cool. That is extremely fucking cool. That is just a genius way to still give this guy his fucking villain monologue without Isaac interrupting. It could have been cooler, alright, but I'm not gonna nitpick the first time someone actually uses Stasis other than Isaac in a non-gameplay scenario. Do you know how long that's been coming? That was fucking awesome! Okay, you fucker.
For work. Isaac? You there?
Daniels, open the chemical lab!
What?
Just do it!
On it! It's open! Go!
Wow, those things are resilient. Alright. Let me out of here. Oh, you fucking things! Get off of me! Yeah, you guys are fucked. Sorry.
Isaac, your close broadcast.
It was a trick by a fucking unitologist. Dr. Mercer.
Okay, so it was Dr. Mercer who did it.
To experiment on the crew.
Oh, God. Every way out is locked down through one of the offices. Must be Mercer's. I can brute force the internal doors, but you'll have to reach his office and lift the lockdown manually.
Escape the creature. La criatura. Have I gotten any plasma ammo yet? I have. 6 bullets is not a lot.
Unwise, Mr. Clark. My hunter may regenerate, but he takes an attack like that personally.
Say fuck you. Tell him to fuck himself. Isaac, if you're the Isaac Clarke I know, you would have said, fuck you! Just like that. Where's your spine, man? Okay, I'm dead. I'm fucking... Just kill me. It's already over. Take me. I didn't even notice. Guess he put all his power notes into stasis duration and strength. Yeah, his... Where do I get his fucking stasis gun? Huh? You're not gonna praise them for doing the bare minimum? Also, I'm really late on, you know, replying to these chat messages. I would not call that the bare minimum. I would absolutely not call that the bare minimum. That was some cool shit. That was just good, plain and simple.
My hunter may regenerate, but he takes an attack like that personally.
Up, C, up, C. Or down. Down's fine, too. I've been saying that because they slept on it for an entire series. I'm saying that because they slept on it for a game. There wasn't really a point where it came up in the previous two, or in Dead Space 1 and 2. But in Dead Space 3, every single conflict in the game would have been instantly solved if someone used Stasis in a cutscene. Every single one of them. But I can't remember in the previous two games a situation that would just be solved with Stasis. Why did I come here? Well, obviously it was just running, but is there something more down here, maybe? Plasma energy, thank you very much. I'll take that, yeah. We got a full mag. I'll use that. Am I going the wrong way? Okay, yeah, it wants me to go that way, but I don't want to go that way. Well, let's bring you with me. Come on. No. Huh? What? Ooh. What? What? What's happening? What happened? Fucking Isaac, dude! Why do your stomps have an AoE? Chicken restaurant theme is melting your brain. I need to play Ghost Trick. I need to get to it. It's a good game. I gotta play it. Okay, you're coming with me. Not you. You are coming with me. Powerful feces. You don't have to say everything that comes to your mind. I don't want to carry it, so down the hall you go. Oh, hey! Shh, I'll get to you soon. Hey, there's the line gun. Alright. I'm hoping they're a bit more hidden. I don't mind them just being in a clearance room to the side, because that is technically missable. But I would like... I would genuinely love if I just finished this game and completely missed a gun because I didn't check a side room. I would really be into that. Deploys a lethal trap that slices anything. Okay, so we've gone from trip mine to a fucking slicer. I'm into that.
Surgical log. Dr. Jarvis Mercer. It's a shame. When I began my research, Terrence Kind's insights into the marker were instant. Now he's been reduced to sending little missives like this one.
You butcher! I saw your hunter! I know who it used to be! That cellular regeneration? Good God, don't you see what you've done? I agree with Amelia. If this is unitology, I want no part of it.
My diagnosis? Poor Terrence. Dementia with what we deemed his seven cost. Amelia, for example. The only familiar is ever mentioned with his wife. And of your kind.
That worked pretty good. Alright. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's swap to that. Alrighty. I gotta use the flamethrower more. It seems pretty good. Also, I completely missed the end of that audio log. So if it said anything important, please let me know. Oh, I wonder why that's here. That's not ominous. Oh.
Surgical log, Dr. Charles Mercer, tissue regeneration experiment 5.
Oh boy.
For these children of the
Please,
modern
not
time,
me!
necromorphs have provided all the material I could ask for. And the infector variant has provided a key insight. Implanting the material directly into the brain renders optimal results. Of course, that requires puncturing the frontal bone just above the glabella.
Please, please, no.
Don't worry. It's been sterilized.
Ugh, God. Text log. Patient Harris. This is why that's why you're writing this down? Church will thank me later. I hear it too, Mr. Harris. Others find the marker's signal a burden, but for me, it's inspiring. New surgical techniques, new technical designs. Pity I can't grasp the deeper nuances like you do. You mean the codes, or the voices that are hungry to be heard? Hungry like stars are hungry. And to think these fools tried to cure you. You have divine insight, Mr. Harris. I can interpret it. The deepest secrets of the marker, convergence, even the hive mind itself, could be ours, if you trust me. God speaks through the marker. It needs to be heard, but I can't give it to you. I try, but it slips away like it's stuck behind my eyes. And the best means to retrieve it would have unfortunate consequences. Unless... Tell me, Mr. Harris, do you know the term cellular regeneration? Okay. I like that they're introducing convergence way earlier, as in an entire game earlier. And we're in this room now. Just real quick. Okay, it's dead. Yeah, the audio logs are a nice touch. I don't remember those being in the original, which is nice. Generally speaking, they've done a lot more work to actually characterize the characters, which I enjoy. A large med... You shouldn't have. River Blades, Ruby Semiconductor, big text log, security lockdown engaged. What's the text log say? Convergence. So the bodies of the dead will rise. Okay, united, undying, made whole by the marker. So we're taught, but all this raw material on my work and the marker remains inert. Ever since that first contact, as it were, words repeat in my head. The makers must be absorbed. A divine insight, perhaps that creating my hunter is just part of the answer, and yet I delete it. No, I will not doubt. No unitologists have ever been so close. To cheat death, that withered old tyrant, I must have a matching tenacity.
Warning. Local door protocols corrupted. Rebooting system. Please stand by.
Something is coming into this room, right?
Who's there?
Oh, Christ.
Oh, God. Hold on. I can help you. Not me. Save hydroponics. We're all dying. Air's poison.
Oh.
But there's still time. Her enzyme will work if... She just needs liquid nitrogen. Save us!
Yes! Alright, this game's still got it.
Shipwide. Something's poisoning the oxygen in hydroponics. If we lose our air supply...
We said we could fix it.
Thank you. I'll never forget you, sir.
There has to be some in the cryogenics lab.
Okay. Not like we have a better option. I'll clear you a path to cryo.
I'll never forget you. Just had to make sure you don't turn into one of those fucking monsters.
Thank you for your patience.
I'm just rendering a grim service. It's necessary. Hope you understand. I'm sure you'd do the same for me in my situation. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh yeah, okay. We're getting right to it.
Forcing me to liquidate my research subjects.
That's one way to put it.
In the deck. There's gotta be. Here! There's emergency bed controls at the security checkpoint. Go! I'll try to lock them out!
Okay. The game is also introducing a lot more situations where oxygen is necessary and more of a sudden and present threat. I know there's an oxygen tank in this room, right? Oh, not now, not now, not now. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Oh, wait. No, you're the big guy. Like, hey, 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 hey! Ah! Get! Get! Down, boy! Down! I need oxygen bad. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. Where's oxygen? Where's oxygen? Oh, man.
Okay.
Whew.
Clearing. Mercer pumped that gas in from hydroponics. Well, the air's already that bad.
I'm gonna need a faster way to cryogenics.
I'll open the other door from the chemical lab. It'll take you straight there.
God damn. That got tense. Use that real quick. Do I have enough money for my armor yet? Not even close. Well, actually, no, quite close. Ionized capacitor. Interesting. Oh, yeah. No, I got it. I got it. Okay. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. All right. All right. Show me. Show me. Show me. What do we got? What do we got? All right. Armor time. Armor time. Yeah! Looking good. Let's see. Alright. The suit underneath has changed, though. Which I'm not sure I love. Because I was praising it earlier for having the suit underneath remain consistent. Although, from the looks of it, it's just the shoulder padding that got removed and replaced with more armor. Oh, that looks good, though. That looks really good. Love it. Alright, where to? Well, hold on. Before we go that way, I think there was something over here that I didn't get to explore the last time I was here. So let's go check it out. I know, you know, the air quality of the ship quickly deteriorating is a really important concern and all that jazz, but a bag's gotta explore, you know? Gotta be free. I'm still wondering what's up with this. Did I miss something there? Because it asked for a tissue sample, and now it's not doing that anymore. I wonder why I can't grab those. Oh, hello. Missed you. Okay, dictation on. I'll keep your name out of the transcript. Thanks. It's just so hard to remember what's real. Your church mentor talked to you again. He knows me and my girlfriend want to leave. I can feel it. Our last seminar was all about heretics. How every unitologist who leaves is an enemy of humanity. Unitology is big enough to take care of itself. This is about what's right for you. Just be careful. The church pulls out all these tricks when they feel threatened. They have neuropsychiatrists too. Even if you get out, they'll try to. Dr. Brennan, sorry, did something happen? I had a patient who I tried, and her son tried so hard, but I'll fight for you with everything I've got, but never underestimate how strong the church's pull can be. Gotcha. Now, there's something I want to check out again, because I might have missed something. It's Dr. Kine's lab. In here. Read what they're really saying. Oh, shit, okay. Hold on. They give you the cipher here. Well, most of it. Okay, so that's what this room is. This room is where you get your Rosetta Stone. Gotcha. Well, if I could keep track of that, that'd be really useful. But unfortunately, I have a little pea brain. That was funny. I laughed. I laughed so hard I thought I died. I did die. They hurried me. They hurried me? They buried me under the grass and dirt. It tickled and I laughed. I laughed so hard I thought I died. Is this a new one? Tommy, I don't...
Surgical log. Dr. Charles Mercer. Copy to my secure terminal.
Oh, shit!
I think you can show me the business needs to come. Remarkable. To finally see what I've sought all my life. The wonders, this transformation. The divine death itself. Kine is erring on the side of caution. His faith has been shaken by these necromorphs, as he calls them. How strange. When my own faith has been so richly rewarded. With or without Kine, I must study one of these creatures.
Okay, so something I'm...
Brennan's patient, for example.
Oh boy. Something that is concerning me about Kinesis, which you might have been able to see there, is I was aiming for the leg, and it magnetized to his chest. Oh, I got an upgrade. What do I got? Oh, yeah. Kinesis grab range? You're upgrading my grab range? That's it? Okay. Thanks, I guess. Appreciate it. Ripper-chan, what can we do for you? We can get you fully upgraded. Well, for now, at least. Or we can upgrade the pulse rifle more, or the flamethrower a little bit, or the plasma cutter more. Huh. Or the suit. A lot of good options, honestly. Which I like. I'm actually having to think about this a lot. I'm gonna fully upgrade my Ripper. I'm not gonna buy this one because I don't ever launch them unless I really, really need to. And an extra ricochet is not enough to really entice me when I'm mostly using her primary fire. Oh, hello! Oh, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Okay. Alright, flamethrower. That's pretty effective. Yeah, alright. You saw that again, right? The Kinesis Javelin went straight for the chest. Huh. Not sure what's going on there, but we won't worry about it. I need a higher clearance level still. Damn it. So if I can, like, block them in a spot and put the firewall down, that's pretty damn good. I just gotta get a little creative with it. So what have you guys been up to, chat? What's new in your realm? Hopefully everything's been good. I have been very busy with grad school. Ghost Trick? Makes sense. I finished up my first round of classes last week, actually, which is why.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
This is new. You replaced a faucet today. Ooh, nice. What for? Ah, fucker. Not good. Jesus. Don't scare me like that. Oh my god! I was not expecting that big leap. Okay. Does that just happen randomly? They're still down there, you fuckers. Come here. What do you have for me? Did I just go spear fishing for a baby? Is that what's happening right now? Am I spear fishing for infants? Alright, stand still. Got him! Oh, that's so fucked up. Oh, man. Finally went hiking again. Fell down the anime hellhole again. Oh, which anime hellhole specifically? Seems summer sale whispering ancient spells to tempt me to spend money. You should buy Chicory A Colorful Tale. It's 50% off. Also, you should buy Magenta Horizon. I don't know how much on sale it is, but it has a soundtrack bundle and it's really fucking good. Sorry I got like really close in your ear there without warning. I probably should have said something. But do buy Chicory. It's really good. Let me through. Listen here, mister. I am speaking directly into your ear. This is not a suggestion. Go buy Chicory, A Colorful Tale on Steam during the summer Steam sale. It is 50% off and is my favorite game of all time. You will do this. For me. Alright. Back to spearfishing for babies. Chainsaw Man, Odd Taxi, Oshinoko, Serial Experiments Lane, and now To Your Eternity. Okay, I have seen 2 of those shows. Odd Taxi is a fucking 10 out of 10 to me. Banger show. Absolute fucking banger. Oshinoko, we're watching in jams. We haven't finished it up yet, but it's really, really good. Enough so that it made me, you know, read the entire manga so that I wouldn't get spoiled on anything. And I only know Serial Experiments Lane from the emote that we have in Jads. Tempted to pick up Chicory and Dorfromantic. What's that? What is Dorfromantic? It sounds familiar. Was it shown off at a showcase? What was that noise? Huh. Also, thank you. Don't mind if I do. Single player Hex Carcassonne. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means at all. Also, I probably said that word really weird. I don't know why I'm traveling through the... It's a game where you place hexagonal tiles down. Oh. Okay, so I wouldn't be into it. Well, I might be. I don't know. Lane is weirdly relatable even now in terms of how we think of ourselves and online and really life existence and reality. Oh, wow. Okay, so it's like a... Lane is a... That's a... big one, is it? Oh, hello. Time to go spearfishing with infants. Get over here, you. Down. Down, boy. Stay down. No! No, come back, child! No. You can't hide from me. Is this bullying? Fucking... Come on. Did his head just explode? Oh my god! Alright. Worth it. Absolutely worth it. Where am I going? Get the liquid nitrogen. Okay. That doesn't really explain it, but okay. Did the baby just make a noise? Yeah, I think when I threw it, it went... Something like that. But it's too far out of reach now to know. Back to... medical. Medical. Right. Now arriving at medical. Hey, speaking of medical, we should all be taking care of ourselves. It's probably been more than 2 hours, so we're going to take a quick 5 to 10 minute break. Go get some water, go stretch, brush your teeth, all that jazz. Get a snack. I'll be back in a few. I'm back. Hello. How's everyone doing? Good, I hope. I'm gonna wait just a little bit, like a minute or two, just so if people are taking a break, they can come on back. Although I imagine people probably watch us on their phones or something like that. So I'm with them anyway. I'm with you always, whether you want me or not. You know? Just a very normal thing to say to all the strangers out there. From another stranger. Speaking of strangers, I've been playing a lot of Destiny 2, as is my consistent curse. Well, I'm at the point right now where pretty much the only thing left to do is, like, endgame content, like raids and the like. You don't understand why I do this to myself? Because the game is mostly fun to play and feels good to play. So like I said, I'm cursed to forever walk these lands, telling my tale, you know, as if I myself am the ancient mariner, right? And I want to start doing raids and stuff like that, but there's a problem with Destiny specifically, alright? So Destiny is an MMO. I think anyone can sort of acknowledge that at this point. It is an MMO. But it's also from Bungie, you know, the people who made Halo, and it's also a first-person shooter. So, it has this mixed community of both, you know, people who play first-person shooters and people who play MMOs. That's sort of the crowd you're working with when you play Destiny 2. And as you might guess, they're not the friendliest bunch, right? And so that does cause some issues, specifically when it comes to when I want to LFG. You know, I want to look for a group of people to play with, right? And the problem is, I'll wait until I'm out of it. Well, no, I can still play. So the problem is, I want to just play with randos, and I want it to be really chill. You know, I just want to do like, oh, it's a raid, it's a little bit difficult, but you know, it'll take like an hour or so, and we'll do it, and it's fine. We'll get cool loot for it. Am I going the right way? I am not going the right way. I'm gonna go explore here anyway. That might be something. An MMO with capital G Game Awards, even slurs if you're lucky. So what was I saying? So the problem is, I want to do raids, and a lot of the raids are relatively easy, okay? And I have full confidence that, you know, with a little bit of coordination and communication, I could probably pull off really any of them with a group of randos. I know the mechanics well enough, right? The problem comes when, generally speaking, those randos have a fuse that's just non-existent. Like, when you dedicate yourself to playing, you know, a piece of large endgame content like a raid, you have to be willing to accept that, like, it might take a little longer than you were expecting, right? You have to be willing to expect, like, you know, maybe someone's gonna mess up a mechanic and we'll wipe, and we'll just have to do the encounter again. It comes with the territory. Am I meant to believe that someone was banging on the opposite side of that door? Sorry, I got really sidetracked. That's a really shitty hallucination, Marker. No way I was going to believe that shit. Anyway, the problem is, I want to play the endgame content that's fun and has all the cool loot that I want, but I don't want to get yelled at by strangers online. Okay? And it's hard, because if you mess up a mechanic even slightly, and you, like, it's a minor inconvenience, like, oh, this boss is going to be a 2-cycle instead of a 3-cycle, someone will yell. Someone is going to get pissed for some reason, and they're going to get really impatient. And I don't know if I just have like a larger capacity for patience. I don't know if like the issue's on my side and I'm just willing to fuck up and maybe I should be more strict. But like, it's not that big of a deal. So a lot of the time, like, I can't do the fun endgame content because I don't want to get yelled at by people. And it's not that I think I'll get yelled at, it's just that there's the possibility that I will get yelled at if I don't do everything perfectly. Ripper Blades, thank you. I gotta start using Ripper Chan more. You're supposed to intuit how to play the game perfectly the first time around, Shelly. Listen, I would love to, personally. And if the entire group could do that, it'd be... Was there something in there? Hello? Reminds me when I was doing a Final Fantasy XIV 24-man raid, which was like casual content, and was new to it. It's 4 weeks old at this point. People legit got mad I caused a wipe because I didn't look up the raid. I mean, like, it's gonna happen. There's 24 people. Alright? There is plenty of slack that, like, someone can mess up, and that's fine. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Lucky for me, I've roped Pub into playing it. And he's kind of gotten more into it than I am, which is a little concerning. It does weigh a little on my conscience, I won't lie. But he's like gotten really into optimizing. Like he is solo to dungeons at this point, which is aspirational content that I myself have not even gotten to. It's like some people don't take it seriously and instead play it for fun. I know, like, oh my, can you imagine playing a video game for fun? Gross! What the fuck, dude? Who the hell would do that? That's fucked up. Orgone Monastery does just grind new players to pace. Listen, you gotta have... Every game has, you know, your newbie crusher. You gotta have one... Oh, wow, that was a bad one. There's gotta be one thing there that's designed just to say, like, oh, hey, here's some content for all the new players. You're just following a quest line, and oh, go do this mission. And then you go to the mission, it's like, all right, buckle up, fucker. There's 24 of you. There's no matchmaking. Find a group. Where's Zasketball? I miss Zasketball. I wonder if they made Zasketball better. Boss time, boss time. Uh-huh.
I have never shown anything but courtesy to Dr. Brennan. Can you say the same?
I can say I'm not a fucking murderer.
Speaking of courtesy, do I have you tonight fixing the Ishimura's engines?
Oh boy.
Our homecoming will be truly divine. And I doubt even you can stop a convergence event fueled by the entire population of Earth.
Okay, so his motivations have, like, completely changed here.
It's all over.
Only for the faithful.
That's definitely not alright.
Humanity will be made whole, Mr. Clark, with or without you. I'd say you've chosen your side.
Dr. Mercer is really good in the fucking remake. I'm really enjoying it. Oh, hello! Hi there! Come here, buddy. You just stay put, alright, buddy? Just stay right there. Don't move a muscle. Yeah, that's right. Run away, run away. Blam! Kablooey! Sorry, I got excited.
Bastard let me out again. Isaac, you okay?
Stop that hunter. Mercer's gone.
Stop that hunter. I don't know why he just said it weird.
You have to seal the captain's nest and warn Hammond.
Okay, I can seal the nest, but I haven't been able to reach Hammond since he went to the crew deck. Isaac, our air quality is falling fast. If you've got liquid nitrogen, we gotta fix hydroponics.
On it. Keep trying to reach Hammond. Mercer, I don't think he's done yet.
I have been tempted. Oh shit! Tissues. Okay, okay. Hold on, hold on. Oh, I know where this goes. I know where this goes. I know where this goes. Sorry, I got excited.
Let's call it a tissue sample.
Side quest, side quest.
Careful. Who knows what mad science went into that thing?
Maybe I could find out. Figure out what Mercer's up to.
Side quest, side quest, side quest.
There has to be a DNA scanner close by.
Yep, I know where it is. I know where it is. Let's go. Let's go.
Isaac, the hydroponics tram station is sealed off. You'll need another way there.
I don't care. I got a more important mission.
Hangar, then head to the repair station. Remember where you took that broken tram car off the tracks? There's an access door in there that'll take you to hydroponics.
Okay. Didn't miss that. What was I saying? What was I saying? Shh. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Final Fantasy XIV. I have been interested in playing it here and there. It does look intriguing, and I know there's like some serious transmog systems in that game. A lot of customization that I'm really into. Like, if you don't know this about me, here's a fun little message. I care more about how I look in games more than how the game plays sometimes, which is also why I'm a big Destiny 2 player, because that game really fits a lot of my like favorite sci-fi aesthetics, and so half the fun is just playing dress up with my action figures, right? But I've seen a lot of stuff for Final Fantasy XIV, and it is tempting, I won't lie, because the transmog in that game does look fun. Gonna ship, what's over here? Oh yeah, I've been here. I've been here. There's a shop that I want to stop by. So what's like... Is there a pitch for Final Fantasy XIV in the chat? Or is it like, stay away, you don't want to be part of this kind of thing? I'm gonna sell that. I don't need it. People do love making sexy freaks in that game. That's all I know about. That makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah. Have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV? With an expanded free trial, which you can play through the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward expansion up to level 60 for free with no restrictions on playtime. Sorry, I was doing my best GameStop ad voice. Hopefully at Metro standards. I am going to buy the kinetic autoloader upgrade. I love the variant where the servers were fucking evaporating. Oh no, every MMO goes through that at some point, huh? Is that just like a rite of passage? Can I put on... Why can I put on the... Oh, if I like the look of it, maybe? Huh. I also saw Joe Cat's video on it a while back, but it's been too long. He started posting the Men in Black Neuralizer image of the text. You have not heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV. I see. What do we get? What do we get? Greatly increases the rate of fire. That's enticing. Well, not really, because I'm not really rapid firing this thing. Hey, Jelly. How's it going, Slang? Good to see ya. I need more upgrades for Ripper Chan. I really do. The only mistake you can make with trying Final Fantasy XIV is paying for the game before getting all the way through the first free expansion. Unless you want to be a bunny, then I salute you. Fair enough. The bunnies are pay-gated? Of course they're pay-gated. Just been relaxing with Tears of the Kingdom. How is it? I probably won't like it, but it seems like folks are enjoying it, so that's good. You have to have the expansion they came out with to pick them as your race. I see. You know, Destiny could learn a thing or two by making some expansions free, because holy shit, you basically don't get to play anything in Destiny unless you pony up some cash first. It's kind of insane. Only dragon people, bunny people, and big cat people are pay-gated for the expansion. Okay. Cool. I really should try it sometime. So, like, the free trial is actually pretty substantial? Like, is there a relatively good amount of content that you can actually play without paying any money for it? It goes all the way through the end of the first expansion for free on the... Okay, that's pretty substantial. Warframe just got the second biggest expansion, and it's free. One of the reasons I can't get into Destiny. I used to be really into Warframe. Like, huge into it. I don't know. I just fell off of it. That's another game that I was mostly into because of the game feel and customization. But eventually that stuff wears off and you realize you're just sort of mindlessly grinding the same activities over and over again. First expansion and its patches. Interesting. Okay. I guess I should probably give Final Fantasy XIV a try sometime. Maybe it'll be a more generous MMO experience than Destiny has been. When you spend any money on an expansion, you're kicked off the free trial and must pay subscription. Oh, okay, so it's free, but if you spend any money, they're like, all right, so if you can spend money, you will spend money. Get out of here, kid.
Flight deck tram control.
If only Merrick were here to talk about Warframe. He's a through and through veteran of that shit. Warframe does have a few weapons that feel incredible. I had my favorite gun was, it was like a staff rifle called the Ferox with a charge on it. That shit was so nice. I love that thing. Ammo-less shotgun rifle hybrid. I don't know what you're talking about. This way. All right. Train station hall. That's right. It's a rifle. Okay. That would explain it. I figured. I should have fucking known. Get down from there. You'll hurt yourself. Did you drop something for me? That party despawned? Where'd it go? What? You. You already... Oh, it clipped into the wall, didn't it? You son of a bitch. You stingy motherfucker. When I quit Warframe, explosive multi-shot bows were the meta? Oh, man. Even with all the self-damage? Oh, they only hold 5 shots. Sad. Let's see. It has base electric damage, and it does not use ammo. Yeah, that sounds pretty fucking good. Free trial is kind of weird, just awkward because you literally can't be Bunny or other Paygate race on the free trial. Race changes cost money, but you get one for free by playing the main story. It's awkward to change races mid-main story. Yeah, so there's some pains. They got rid of self-damage? Oh, shit. Okay, so that's why the meta shifted, huh? That would certainly explain it. Oh, you can play every class on one character. Do you can you level them individually?
Isaac, if you're near hydroponics, check your helmet filters. That air's not safe to breathe.
Yeah, I smelled it. The whole deck's rotting.
I'm reading a huge mass in food storage. Too big to be anything they grew. It looks like the source of the poison gas.
Gotcha.
That patient in medical. He said something about creating an enzyme, right? Maybe the scientist left the workstation open.
Okay, how long would it take me to get, the Black Mage look? You know the one I'm talking about. I want to look like Vivi. That's the only mage that has ever mattered in any piece of media. The mage of all time. Your level cap in the free trial is 60, and current actual cap is 9. That's pretty... It's pretty good.
Hydroponics log.
Sounds
Dr.
like.
Elizabeth Cross. Now that sprinklers are fixed, we're working close to maximum capacity. All flora is thriving, and food yield has created a surplus. And I had the surplus packed up so we could send it to the colony. Captain Matthias is strictly enforcing the no-fly order.
You can level every class in the game, which is 60 on the... Okay. Yeah, so it's pretty generous for free. Black Mage is the worst leveling experience on any class. Listen, suffering has never stopped me from having a good time before. Oh my fucking god. Don't scare me like that. I probably should have upgraded the flamethrower. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to refund the upgrades I got to this thing and upgrade the flamethrower. Even Jelly can play back. What else do you want me to play? Also, fun fact. My first introduction to Final Fantasy characters... Well, I guess it was Kingdom Hearts, but I didn't recognize... That's fucking terrifying. Why does your watering cycle sound like the screams of the damned? Anyway, one of my first experiences with Final Fantasy was Mario 3-on-3 for the DS.
Report in, Luke. This is Dr. Elizabeth Cross. To all survivors, turn back. It's all gone.
Oh no.
Everything we grew. My team. All dead. That monster. Please, leave. Get somewhere safe. If I can find a way to kill it somehow. Jacob, if you're hearing this, you know I have to try.
Oh god, no. Not the veggies. Chocobo tails. In Mario 3 on 3, they had,
Nitrogen supply depleted.
Oh, wait, hold on. Why am I doing this? Hold on. Wait a minute. I got sidetracked from the important. Or was it a white? I think it was. Was she white? There was a red mage. I think red, white, and black. Right? Are those the 3 mages? I can't remember, but I know the black mage was there and he was fucking balling. People said he would never be balling, but he was balling. That one is the one in the basketball game was the white mage. Okay, was it just her? I could have sworn the black mage was there too. To go to
Medical.
Depends on the version. I don't know. I could probably, obviously I could look it up, but I also think I still have the cartridge around here somewhere. I was at my local game store yesterday. One, I had to get a new controller because my bumpers were busted. And 2, while I was there, I bought a gift for a friend. But 3, I really like having physical stuff. It's nice to just have stuff. And I was looking at the games that they had, because I always window shop every time I go there. Specifically in the DS section. And I saw they had their copy of Pokemon Soul Silver, right? No case for it, just the cartridge, right? And how much do you think it cost? How much do you think that copy of fucking Pokemon Soul Silver for the DS cost? Also, if you were to play Final Fantasy XIV, what race, gender, and class do you think you would choose? I don't know. I don't actually know what the options are. I would probably play as a girl, though, because anime boys are boring. Oh, hello! You fucking sneaky bastard! Although that does highly depend. Is the armor, like... Is it a Monster Hunter situation? You know what I mean? Like, if I play as a girl, is every single armor set just gonna have, like, the thighs revealed in a titty window? Or is it, like, normalized between the two? Like, if I play as a girl, can I actually just have some cool fantasy plate mail? Or is it gonna be vacuum sealed? Also, at least $100. It was $145 for that copy.
Beginning DNA analysis. Match found for Franz Harris, mining contractor. Aegis 7.
Oh no.
Registered physician, Dr. Chalice Mercer. Warning. Severe DNA abnormalities found.
God, this armor looks so fucking good.
Tracking is available to trace possible contagion. Authorize.
Harris, what did Mercer do to you? Authorize.
Syncing logs and points of interest to rig locator.
Okay.
Thank you for your commitment to public health.
Again, I do like that all of these side objectives aren't, like, useless shit. Like, if these side objectives were like, oh man, we have a lead on there might be something over here, go check it out. Like, this is important stuff. Like, we're analyzing this DNA sample, figuring out what the fuck is going on with the necromorphs. That's important. Trying to find Nicole is really important for Isaac. But none of those things supersede the air quality is rapidly decreasing, and we're going to all die if you don't fix it immediately. Price of old games is maybe go through the homebrew plus ROM route now. Yeah, that's, I mean, it's kind of the only realistic way to do things, unless you're willing to spend a lot of money. Like, I am trying to find a lot of 3DS games now before they suddenly jump up who knows how much in price. Because I like my 3DS, but I'm also probably just gonna mod it soon. I need to figure out how to mod it at some point. I've been meaning to, but like, I got classes and shit. I don't have time to figure out how to do all that. Plus, I need to order a micro SD, and then I need to get an SD transfer thing, and I need to figure out... It's a lot. And I can probably figure it out in, like, less than an afternoon. Time-sensitive Discord message. Oh, boy. July 7th. Okay. Yeah, alright, cool. Thanks, Boulder. Thanks for the update. Yeah, I've just been trying to find a lot of stuff, because I like having things. I like 3DS as my favorite system of all time. I really need to modify it. Because I want to get a lot more use out of that thing. That's not what I wanted to do. Speaking of the, what is it, like the races and classes options in Final Fantasy, I don't know what they're called, but they're the people that have the really jagged looking horns on their head. What are those guys called? Because whatever they are, every single time I look at them, the only thing that I can ever think is they would not be able to lay down on their side. Like, I can't look at them without thinking, like, they have to lay on their back. That's the only way that they can relax. And that makes me sad. Oh, wow, that guy got thrown. Right? Like, I wouldn't want that at all. I would not want to be in that situation. That would be the fucking worst. They probably have special neck pillows. Yeah, but like, they gotta bring that shit everywhere you go. Like, you go over to a friend's house and they're not, like, you gotta bring your own fucking pillow. Or something. Like, you can't just lay down on the couch or some shit. You gotta have specialized equipment if you ever want to lay on your side. That sounds like hell. I would hate that. And what would that specialized equipment even look like? Why am I coming here? I'm looking for a workbench. The baby blaster! Where'd that baby go? Where'd the child go? You should have a neck pillow already? Yeah, probably. I'll find a workbench somewhere. No, wait, I want to do this side objective. Is there a way that I can... Yeah, track objective. Okay. My Harris's ICU bed. Comfort of a properly shaped pillow helps even if you don't have horns or other top-of-head obstructions, which of course I do not. Boulder, listen. There's no chance that you're not actually a Homestuck troll in size. Alright? I have full faith. You got those little candy corn ass horns on your head. All right, full confidence. Full confidence. Thought Boulder was Jade? Think again. Appearances can be deceiving. Speaking of babies, opinion on Lalafels? No strong feelings one way or the other. Every once in a while, I'll see a Twitter screenshot where someone posts one making a very ugly face and it's funny. Also, the idea of just like a little guy, but they're like in their 30s and they have a bank account is funny. Yeah, trying to fucking run, are ya? Get down from there, you'll hurt yourself. Where'd that arm go? Got him. Where'd that child go to? You as well. Can't see shit. There you are. Final Fantasy XIV is fun. It's just a shame the Black Mage kit only becomes anything resembling its actual rotation until 70 and 80. Oh boy. I think you'll find that I'm actually Jade's troll son. That's true. That's exactly what you are. Fucking fuck off! Go away. Die. I hate you. Fucking die. I'm coming around to Kinesis. Mostly because that zoom out when you grab big objects is great. But also because they give me a lot of big objects to just hurl at things when there's a single enemy. What am I doing? Here's the thing. If I played Final Fantasy, like... There are humans, right? There are just, like, boring-ass humans. But if you play, like... If you play a fucking fantasy game and stuff like that, and you pick a human... Like, that's boring. And you have to be ready to be boring. You have to, you know, prepare for it.
Just a sliver of bone between us and the Marcus. Relax. It won't be like they just sitting in that unpleasant nurse.
Wasn't a nurse when I did that.
Are his arms fake?
This errand you want me to do in ore storage.
Oh, he's just wearing gloves.
The miners won't like it.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably as narrow-minded as the miners in the colonies.
Uh-huh.
Tormenting someone for being a little different. To see a good scare.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. I'm ready.
Easy. Try and slip this material into the right region of the brain.
Oh God. I can see. The Marcus knows.
It's been trying to show me. They're hungry. They're coming. They'll make us whole. Doctor, I see it now. The marker speaks. We can answer. Tell me how.
Tracking related
Gotcha.
activity.
Huh. Okay, there are two flavors of humans, small and big. Small are normal humans, and big are tall, extra muscular humans. There's also the Ragadins, which are extra large humans, trademark. He's putting caulk in that man's head? No, he's putting a, it looked like a nail gun in his eye, which is calling back to, or I guess calling forward to Dead Space 2 with the needle thing. You can still play dress up as a human, so there's a lot of opportunities to not be boring, I guess. Yeah, but I'm not gonna play Final Fantasy and have there be fucking like cat boys and bunny girls and dragon people and like little short little guys and pick like a boring ass human. All right, it can't be like that. I'm above that. I'm better than that. I just need something that would look cool in armor. That's all I ask. What's the next objective? I didn't even look. Oh, okay, so I need to get to the mining deck to do the next things. Gotcha. If you want to play, actually rare, play an Elizin, which are the elves, which are actually the most underplayed race in the game. Unfortunately, I think I know why they're the most underplayed race, because I have no fucking interest in that. I'm gonna die. I'm dead as hell. That sucked. That really sucked. Elves are boring. Elves are boring. I'm sorry. Elves are just the most boring fucking fantasy anything ever. There's nothing interesting about an elf. There never is. They just suck. Honestly, I would go so far as to say that if you're playing a fantasy game and you pick an elf, that is a more boring choice than picking a human. I think if you choose to play as an elf in a fantasy game, that choice is more bland than just playing as a regular human. Cause like, all right, what are like the standard like tropes for an elf? All right, when you think of, what the fuck? Huh? What the fuck?
Now arriving at hydroponics.
Okay, I had full confidence the game was going to drop an enemy on me in there. Wow. All right. What was I saying? The Mikote animations are nice because they actually use tail and ears. That's cute. I like that. So elves. Let's think about like the standard fantasy elf. ideas. All right. So my general idea of an elf is that they're pretty much just perfect. All right, like elves are they're like fair-skinned, tall, beautiful humans with perfect features, and they live forever, and they're extremely good at pretty much everything, supremely talented of the arts, fast, graceful, and it's like, where's the fun in that? Where's the spice? There is no spice. It's bland. It's extremely boring. Anytime there's magic, the elves are the best at it. Anytime there's archery, the elves are the best at it. Like, they're the most dexterous, most skilled, everything. It sucks. It's boring. If you play an elf, you're just like, oh yeah, I want to be the best at everything. It sucks. Like, if you play a human, like, you're picking the default option, but at least you're picking the default option that has, like, flaws, alright? If you're picking an elf, it's like, yeah, I want to be boring and perfect at the same time. Cranky because you're not unaging and peerless at magic? I mean, a little bit, yeah. A little bit, but to give into that, and say, I want to play as an elf? No, thank you. Elves are boring. Honestly, elves are more default in a fantasy setting than a human is. Alright? Everyone always acts like humans are the default, humans are the boring one. Elves are the fantasy default. Alright? It is the first, like, it is the archetypical fantasy humanoid race. More so than a human, and elf is just like, it's fucking white bread, is what it is.
Retrieve enzyme from workstation.
It's boring.
Any luck?
Yeah, I finished the enzyme. It's been modified to digest something big.
Oh
They
boy.
must have been trying to kill whatever's in food storage.
I think there's some neato offshoots of elves. But yeah, you can have, like, wood elves and high elves and dark elves and all that. Your 17 different fucking Campbell's soup varieties or your Heinz dressings if you want. But, like, it's still an elf. The base components are there. And the base components are boring. Because the base components are always like, oh, they're the best. They're the best and they live forever.
No. Go back. There's no way into food storage. Even if there was, the Leviathan would devour you.
You're Elizabeth Cross, right? This Leviathan, is that what's poisoning the air?
Oh my god.
The air. My team has destroyed everything.
So someone else is actually alive. That's interesting.
A special enzyme to kill it. I just needed liquid nitrogen to complete the synthesis. The people I sent to medical never came back.
I've got some of that enzyme here.
Oh my god. How? Listen, we need to inject it into the Leviathan. You can't get it to food storage, but there's another way. It's risky.
Riskier than running out of air?
My team has been altered. They're all connected to the Leviathan, breathing out its toxins. That connection goes both ways.
Okay. So if I get to your team and inject them...
The enzyme will be carried right into the Leviathan's heart. Bind the Weezers.
Oh shit,
And their suffering. And when the Leviathan is weak enough, we vent the bastard into space.
Alrighty. From the hit show Soda Poppers? Actually, from the hit YouTube channel Funk. Sorry, I had to... You know how it is. Sometimes you just hear a noise. Ripper upgrade? You shouldn't have! Oh my god, for my baby? My darling? The love of my life? Oh, that's a bad one. That's a bad one. That's a really bad one. The worst part is that I really want to keep imitating it. That's a good one. That one feels good, but I can't because that's horrible audio. I can't do that to you guys. But I need you to know if I was playing this on my own, rather when I do replay this on my own, every single time one of those happens, I'm gonna go no matter what. I love that you get a power node when you find an upgrade. That's really good. Okay, what's this? What's this? Ripper Blade gains and it... Why are all of these additional ricochets? Why would I be using the Ripper and shoot the Ripper Blades? That sucks. I'm gonna be funny. I'll do it. But if this last one is also just another upgrade that gives me an additional ricochet, I'm gonna be a little peeved. I'm gonna be a little peeved and I'm gonna be PO'd, even. Of the 5 races you can play in the free trial, I'd suggest Makot if you don't just want to be human, unless you want to be very big as Orgadin. The catfolk just don't look as good in armor as the human models. Are Lalafell an option? Because if I could be a little guy in armor, that might be fun. If I could just be a little guy in armor, or like a little guy in black mage robes, that'd be good. I think maybe that's the fantasy ideal I wanted. I just want to be a little guy, maybe. It's a little guy with a big sword. That's what we all want, I think. I'm not projecting. Okay, and what's this do? Firewalls burn for... It's pretty good. Damn. I need more money. They don't look as good in many armors because it's very... That's about what I expected, yeah. That's the price you pay. The price you pay for being tiny. I don't know, maybe the ricochet is good. Huh. I'm gonna say more damage for now. And you said you get a free race change as well? I have to stop myself. I actually had to physically stop myself from making a noise. It's bad. If I ever stream something like Left 4 Dead 2, you guys would think there was an echo. You would also probably think I was insane. It's bad. It's bad. It's really bad. Like, there are just noises that I do not have a choice in. I just have to replicate them. Not even, like, Bill's here. That's a good one. That is a good one. But I'm talking, like, whenever... like, Francis gets punched by a tank, he goes, "Wham! Lewis! Zoe! Bill!" You know? Or, like, fucking Coach gets hit with something and goes, you know? Like, I have to imitate noises when I play games. It's a sickness. It's a problem. I don't have control over it. Why are you still alive? Alright, that could have gone a lot better. I think. I love you, Contact Beam. Why did I think that would work? Well, hey now, hold on. That's a pretty spicy combo right there. I like that quite a bit, thank you very much. Ripper-chan, you play quite nicely with the flamethrower. It's like we're already there. Listen, again, it's like... At all times, I can feel those sounds reverberating in my mind. And I can replicate them whenever I need it.
Security request retrieved.
It's like, ow!
This is Dr. Cross.
That's an exact noise Ellis makes. That is an exact pain grunt that he makes. It's just in there forever.
Everyone out of food storage.
It's alive! How can it be alive? New weapon, new weapon, new weapon. Okay, so again, I do like that they're in these side areas, so they are possible to miss. Force gun. Let's see what you're like. Oh, that's... Oh! Man! Well, never mind to that. I just got an achievement for having every weapon in the game. Man. That makes me sad. Force gun, what are you like? Gravity well. Creates a dense gravitational point in space which pulls enemies towards it. It's interesting. You're looking beefy. This thing was the shit in Dead Space 2. Like, the best gun in the game. It was insane how good it was.
Toxic hazard detected.
Yeah, that's one way to do it.
Toxic hazard cleared.
Well, it is a little sad that I already have every weapon in the game, but... Oh well. Holy shit. Wow. I mean... I fucking flayed that thing. Wow. So what if I... Come here. I should have known. Alright, let's try something. Not what I wanted. That's it.
Liz Cross again. I never asked your name.
Isaac Clarke, systems engineer.
Engineer. Have you seen Jacob Temple?
I haven't, but I'm looking for someone too. Dr. Nicole Brennan.
Dr. Brennan. Doesn't she help people leave unitology?
Yeah, like my mother. That's how we met.
Oh, interesting.
The unitologists here didn't like anyone questioning them. And since the captain died, they've all snapped.
I really like... again, like... This is the right way to approach a remake, in my personal opinion. The basic story components are all the same, right? But they are using, you know, the general expansion of the content as an opportunity to flesh out more characters and introduce a lot of the concepts that only appeared in the later games a lot earlier. And it really works. Like, Isaac feels like a lot more of a character right from the jump now. And I really like it. They're pulling it off really, really well. Shop, don't mind if I do. Subsonic Oscillator. I haven't found any, I don't know what to call them in a while. Line gun, I'm sorry, we're not gonna use the line gun. Line gun, yeah. Not a fan. Force gun could be good. It could be good. Especially if I can combine it with stuff like the flame wall. That could work out. We have enough inventory space. We won't worry about micromanaging beyond that. Man. Oh, that did the trick. That did the trick quite well, as a matter of fact. Oh, boy. Fun. Okay. I quite like this new toy. Save station. I get a feeling something bad's about to happen. Gotcha. So what's the story with Final Fantasy XIV? What's going on in that game?
Entering zero gravity.
Well, you see the mother crystal. I see. I don't see, actually. I don't have any concept of what mother crystals are. As a matter of fact. I never played a Final Fantasy game, you see? Away with you. Be gone. Ripper Chan, as always, great with kids. Like, unless we want to be really liberal with it, and count Kingdom Hearts, I have never played a Final Fantasy game. Actually, I haven't played many, like, turn-based RPGs aside from Pokemon, really. My weeb training is pretty incomplete in that regard. Nah, come here. that actually do the trick? Holy shit, that worked! Oh my god, the flamethrower is really good! Holy shit! Well, I'm glad they gave it to me, because otherwise I would never have used it. Hey, buddy. You fucker. I like that, though. Did you see how Isaac, like, stumbled because he got hit out of the air? That's cool. He spun out a little. Which way's the ground? This way. Alright. Like, I genuinely don't know anything about Final Fantasy, really. I've half been paying attention to the Final Fantasy 16 streams, and even then, all I've really gathered is mother crystals. But also, I get the feeling that every single Final Fantasy game basically takes place in a, like, completely different world, essentially. Where all the rules are different, for the most part. Unless that's completely wrong. Which it very well may be. Gotcha. Is that the case? Because now I'm thinking about, I mean, I guess some of them have continuity with each other, right? From what I know? I actually have no idea. Help me out here, guys. As far as I know, it's always different characters and stories, but I think some names and a lot of enemies and gods overlap. Oh, it's like a Persona situation, I guess? Or like a Persona Shin Megami Tensei kind of thing. Okay. Makes sense. Not sure how much the game's stories and worlds actually connect. Interesting. Subsonic Oscillator. There's a lot of SIDS for some reason. Is that like a really common name? Except Persona technically does take place all in this. Yeah, Persona is definitely like all in one world because the characters and everything keep coming back. That's all like one shared thing for sure. But like Persona and Shin Megami Tensei all have the same like enemies and stuff like that. Alright. Hey, fuck off. God, that's just fucking brutal, man. Like, the Force Gun has always... It's always given the impression that it was powerful, but never really, like, sold it. Like, mechanically, in Dead Space 2, this thing just fucking obliterated stuff. It just blasted limbs off like that. But with the new system where, like, they have flesh over top of everything that gets blasted off as you shoot them, and you shoot them once with the Force Gun, and it instantly flays them, that is grotesque. And it really, really sells the power of this thing. Why is... I have a feeling that might have disastrous side effects. They reuse the name or even name the character. For example, in Final Fantasy 15, Sid is an old mechanic who used to fight with the king. Do you like your Necromorphs with or without the peel? You know, I'm kind of a fan of both. I'm not too picky.
Isaac, where are you?
Hi, Nicole. God, man. They made this game just fucking gruesome. And like, I know it's window dressing, but it feels like that's sort of been... How can I phrase this? I'm finding more and more that I like whenever games are like part video game, part tech demo. Like, yeah, we have a video game, and yeah, this cool thing, we're doing, like, all this cool gameplay, but also, like, check out our physics engine, you know? And so, when I'm playing this game, and I blast someone with a force gun, and all of their skin blasts off, and I can see all their fleshy, muscly bits that are barely being held together, yeah, that's grotesque, but it's also really cool that they developed that system. Is that a good way to explain it without making me sound like a psychopath? That it's really cool that when I blast someone with a gun, all their skin blasts off with it?
Isaac, I looked up Cross's notes on the... Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Kendra?
It was him. 2 doors behind. Karen. Wait, he's gone. He waved at me, and... sorry, Isaac. Keep going. A glitch on the cameras. It looks like my little brother. Stupid, right? That's not possible.
Do I need to be on a different floor to shoot that, maybe? Yeah, I need a better angle on it. Unless... Nope, okay. I'm just wasting ammo at this point. There was thought put into making that attack look visceral and powerful. Yeah, it really sells it, but also, like... It's cool that they're showing off the system, you know? They made this cool system, and then they made a gun that's essentially, like... This just blasts them right off, you know? Like the gravity gun in Half-Life. You know? The gravity gun is just so perfectly suited to that game, because that game is, in addition to being a game, just a giant tech demo for their really cool physics engine. And so the best gun in the game is a gun that just lets you physics stuff, right? And so in a game where they made this grotesque fucking system where you can blast the flesh and skin off of enemies, I like having a gun that's just like, yeah, this knocks them back and also flays them instantly. Alright, come on. Grab me. Oh my god. Now it's gonna grab. Yeah, okay. I'm dead. I'm dead as hell. Oh my god. Wow. Asshole. I'm not gonna walk down the entire hallway again. Remember, Chan, you would never betray me like that, would you?
Not this. Not seeing my dead brother on the fucking camera. All this death. Imagine what the marker could do in the wrong hands.
This is about CEC again.
Just thinking, if some corporate asshole tries to take the marker, you and me could do something about it.
You're leaning pretty hard on that if.
Oh, come on. Where's Hammond? What's he doing?
I don't know. If I don't focus, we'll run out of area what matters.
I don't know where the enemies are, but I hear them. There you are. Fucker. Alrighty. Gimme, gimme. More money. Is there nothing else on here? Okay. Interesting. Oh shit, Stasis is back. Gotcha. Yeah, you thought. You fucker. Where's the other one? Asshole. How many of you are there? I hate it here. I want to go home. I just used all my fucking healing. And it's all gone now. I hate it here. Schematics. Oh, it's just for ammo. Alright, this place is very disorienting. So I keep hearing enemy noises. Oh, it's because you're here. Stand still. Who? Where? Why? When? You! Thank you, Ripper-chan. Sorry, I don't know how I just became there for a moment. It was very concerning. Right. We are going to complete this objective, and then I have D&D shortly.
Exiting zero gravity.
Turbine control. In we go. I believe that was the Joker. That wasn't very Joker-esque, in my personal opinion. That was not very Joker-like. No, it could be the Joker. It could be. Okay, so I need bullets. Good thing I've got my handy-dandy light switch flipper.
Warning. Thermodynamic purifier is malfunctioning.
think that's all of them. Okay, and then we'll get it next cycle. Off we go. Get back. Absolutely no entry. Seems like there's plenty of entry to me. Oh, that's so good, though. I love you, Force Gun. I probably should have just blasted them and then stasis them back. I'm not using stasis as much as I should be. That's for damn sure. Hello, sir. Do you have beef? Thank you. God, her ammo economy is so good. 1 Ripper Blade and I get 3 per pickup? Can you ask for a better woman? So reasonable. Load up all the regulators from the purifiers and crank them as high as they go. Fucking crazy, but all I can do. I should burn at least some of the gas, I think. Fuck, I don't know. I have to try anything. Seeing Hidaka puke up her own lungs. I can't. That can't be me. Oh, God, help us. More notes written in the marker language that I wish I had the cipher for, or could remember the cipher for, rather.
Warning. Thermodynamic purifiers malfunctioning.
Thermodynamic purifiers malfunctioning. Storage.
Toxic hazard detected.
Gotcha.
Toxic hazard cleared.
Oh. Thought maybe you'd have more to give me. Oh, what's that? Ripper Blade? You shouldn't have! You know, Ripper Chan is turning out to be just a real delight. Just like before. She's as beautiful as the day I first met her, you know? Even more so.
Warning. Thermodynamic purifiers malfunctioning. Stand clear of filtration tubes.
Honestly, I'm barely even using my plasma cutter at this point. She's just so efficient. Oh, wow, we're doing this already?
Isaac, please, I need you. Help me.
Oh, boy.
Toxic hazard detected.
Get him!
Toxic hazard cleared.
Inject Weezer number 8. I thought there were only 4 of them. How many bands are there? Alright, we need to find a save point. Because I got D&D very soon. Isn't she the best, chat? What if I fired a blade in the middle of this room, though? Will the ricochet hurt me? She wouldn't hurt me, right? Would she? I trust her.
Thermodynamic purifiers malfunctioning. Stand clear of filtration tubes.
She wouldn't. Right? She wouldn't. There's no way. save point. We gotta hurry, Isaac. We gotta go. It's an important session. We're leveling up this session. We just fought like an entire fucking fortress of Duragar. And I barely fucking survived with like 8 health. It honestly, it almost went really badly. Okay, save point. But we won, and we're leveling up, and that's the important part. 8 health is huge. I'm sorry. 8 health is huge. What makes you say 8 health is huge? Eight health is like 1 shot and I'm dead. That's what 8 health is. The amount of damage those things were doing. No. Okay. Regale me. What's going on here? Tell me. What makes 8 health huge? Imagine not beating a big-ass golem with 3/4 of your party dying. Okay. True. One of our party members did almost die. He did fall like 30 feet into a pit of lava. Okay, but he's fine. He only went unconscious once. But the first time we were trying to raid the fortress, he did go down like 3 times, I think. So it could have gone a lot worse, I guess. But we survived, and we scraped by the skin of our teeth. I have, the way that I've been playing, my character is... I've said multiple times in character and out. Like, if shit goes, like, south enough, my character would just dip. Like, they are not invested enough in what is going on here that they wouldn't just be willing to fucking leave if that's what it came to. So part of that, it's every moss for themselves, right? And so I have a spell called Rope Trick, which is slowly becoming one of my favorite spells in the game because of how stupid I've been trying to use it. Rope Trick lets me use a rope up to like 60 feet long or something like that, and I make a little extra dimensional space that I can crawl into, and it's safe for an hour. No magic or attacks can penetrate it, and I can pull the rope up into the extra dimensional space so that it's invisible and you can't get in. And so as an emergency precaution, I always have a 10-foot rope on me that if shit is ever going south enough, I will just cast Rope Trick and climb up into the space and pull the rope up with me. And then I can get my bearings. And I had to use that last encounter, and I really needed it. If it sucks, hit the bricks. Simple as that. Speaking of hitting the bricks, and something that may suck for people who are currently looking for entertainment for the rest of their lovely Sunday, stream is going to be over now. I have to go play D&D. But it's been a pleasure. I am really, really loving the remake. I'm just having a great time with it. I'm really enjoying it. So, thanks for hanging out with me. Hope you had a good time. I certainly did. Always a pleasure. And I'll, I don't know when, but I'll probably see you sometime this week, and we'll play more of this. Have a good one.